Hello guys, just doing a quick dive. Have a chat on here. Thought I'd do a StreamYard because I was a bit miserable earlier. And I just popping on to say sorry, I suppose. Being a bit negative. Let's have a look. Let's sort this out. Whoa. See what happens. See what happens. I hope everyone can hear me because apparently it went funny this morning. Let's have a look. There we go. Put it down. So, let's get this sorted just in case anyone pops in. If not, I'll jump off. Hello, Evie, my darling. Hope you're okay. Yeah, sorry about my little rant this morning. I was a bit negative. Not feeling it today. Having a bad day, as they say, Evie. So I do apologise for my miserable self. I'm doing it. I'm doing that after. Sorry. I didn't go. Yeah, I've just ordered something on Deliveroo. It'll be here in a minute. So I just ordered some Deliveroo. I had to feed Tyson. He wanted to get home because he was hungry. He's just at his dinner. It'll be here in a minute. Waiting for him to deliver it. Anyway, how is everyone today? Is everyone cool? Everyone good? Hello, Tennis. How are you? Sorry, mate, I didn't see you there. I'm not going to be on too long. I'm waiting for me food. Just wanted to have a little quick chat. See if anyone wants to pop up. UK Transparency. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. It's just one of them days, man. I just feel messed up. Triple mess up. I'm having a flare up on my arthritis and my hand eczema. It's bloody killing me. Always makes me a miserable tart. Hello, Mrs. Saul. Hello, Mel. MC. How are you guys? Hope all is well. Hope you're all good. How's the puppies, Mel? How you doing? Still driving you nuts? I don't know how you guys have coped. All this bullshit on YouTube. Enough's enough sometimes, isn't it? Oh, UK, man, I'm having a really bad day, a really painful day, actually. Everything's really hurting. Makes you a bit miserable, doesn't it? Makes you a bit miserable, but I'm sorry, guy. I mean, I've done a little YouTube live earlier, and I think I was a bit negative. I don't want to be that way. I like to keep a positive vibe, especially with you guys on here. You don't want to be hearing about my shit. Oh, Mel, how do you put up with all that? You got all the nutty pups of dogs, and then you got to deal with Torbs as well. I wonder who's the hardest worker, dogs or Nutty Torbs, my brother. He's mad, isn't he? Oh, I do love him, though. I say, don't pray for God for what you want, because you might get it. I wanted a little brother. I've got a couple of nutty little brothers, I swear to God. One's called Aidan and one's called Darren. He came on last night. One of my old friends came on a live last night, guys. Known him all my life. We used to hang about together, you know, do the rounds together. Yeah, that's the one. You go, yeah. Go on, Sean. Thanks a lot. That's proper made me feel better. Yeah, I was proper miserable, man. I was proper miserable. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, sweetie. Hope you're all right, sweetheart. Yeah, old friend of mine. Hello, MC. Yeah, Saul is great, and I love Saul. He's mad though. He's mad. That is a fruitcake. I definitely class him as a brother, 100%. I don't know what it is. I like mad people. Not too. I don't mean mad as in vile mad. I mean just funny mad. You know, makes me laugh. But really, they should be always sane as me. Yeah, so let me just plug this one in. This is needing charging. Just need to sort things out. You stay there. Shit. Hey, it is what it is, guys. I'm just waiting for my deliveroo at the moment. Little deliveroo. Tom C, what's happening, mate? What you up to, son? All you guys rocking and rolling? Go on, my son. Yeah, if anyone wants to pop up, pop up. You can do what you want. If you want to have a rant, moan, you can. It's the end thing, isn't it? It's the end thing. Let's orchestrate a rah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this delivery, mate. When it comes, I might just jump off, but just thought I'd pop on and have a chat with you for a little while. You guys up to anything good today? Anything good? Anything bad? Yeah, land moaning, that's the one. Let's moan. Let's get 'em. Come on, guys, who should we get? Let's gang up. Go on, Graham, what's happening, mate? Who should we gang up on? Hey, who should we say? Let's call everyone bullies. It comes to it when the bullies are calling the bullies bullies, isn't it? What a joke. What a fucking joke. You can go about on here porn bombing, threatening to say, I'm going to make you into this and I'm going to go on as your name and all that. You can come on here threatening legal action, doing this and, you know, just go and do it, you idiots. And next minute, you're the bullies. You know, why? Why? Oh, I don't get any of it. You know, you can even be called a bully on here. You could even be called a bully on here if you don't white knight someone. How about that? My God, that's a bit mad. Nothing much, Frank. Same old day. You know, same day. What's that saying? Same day, same old shit. Another day, same old shit. That's the one. Yeah, you know the one, UK transparency. You know, I've been said that a few times when I fell asleep on stage and not stuck up for someone. Next minute, oh, I'm this, I'm that, and you're a bully. And what the fuck is all about? Why? Because I never white knighted you. Are you crazy? Deal with your own shit, man. Deal with your own shit, man. You know the apple guy. Fuck's sake, what is it all about? What is it all about? Tom C, what's happening, brother? I hope you're all right. Go on, mate. Yeah, just trying to cheer myself up, Frank. It's another day. In a bit of a bad way earlier. A bit moaning I was, Frank. I was moaning. Giving it my old man. So now I've just ordered a few comfort eating delights. Waiting for it to come. As soon as it does, I'm gonna eat it. Maybe make myself some pie mash and I'm gonna eat crazy food. Well, I was just in a bit of pain. That's all, Frank. You know, I've got certain things, and I woke up this morning and I was in agony. That just made me a bit miserable. Go on, UK. So I love you guys. You do cheer me up. And that's what I like. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I think it's what UK said. It's the damp weather. When the weather gets a bit damp, it's been a bit rainy and up and down. It plays on certain on the arthritis and eczema. Look at the state of these hands. Look how ugly they are as well. Look, it's horrible. I hate it when this happens. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Oh, who have we got here? Can you see me? Torbs, can you hear me? All right, is it?
Backstage. I'm in now.
Yeah, no, but you're being used lately for. You're being used lately, aren't you? You're getting your range. You've become an AI.
Yeah.
Oh,
Back
mate,
in
man, I
that,
woke up.
JJ.
No, I couldn't move this morning, man. When I woke up, I was in agony. Absolute agony.
Aye.
I let it come through there with me.
The fucking he's mad, JJ, because what?
I let Red come through to the living room with me, and then every cat. I was watching it only to grab the bucket,
Yeah.
but then every time we came back to the kitchen door, it'd take one step in the mum back.
Yeah.
No, I want to play in here.
What have you been up to, like, JJ?
I just went out for a walk with a dog, waiting for a few deliveries for me bloody Nef boys came. It's massive. It was really heavy. A great big bed frame.
All right.
And
I'm on my phone, JJ, and StreamYard kills the battery off, so I might not be able to stay long.
Yeah, no problem, Bubs.
Well, I've got 70% up. I've got 70% up now anyway, so I can stay for
Yeah.
the time.
That's why
How long have you been?
I know what StreamYard does. It kills the batteries, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah, shit, innit, JJ?
Yeah, yeah. It fucking is. What I was saying, yeah, I couldn't walk this morning, man. Okay.
I couldn't believe in a Matic, man. What fucking crashing like that?
You see that? You see that?
Be all right.
I tell you, I was actually on the live when we was chatting. Yeah, I was on the live watching it, and it was listen, the guy's lucky to be alive. At 1 inch.
Would have
I
been
swear to
worse,
God.
wouldn't it?
Listen, 1 inch, that much more, and it
Right,
would have
that's
took
where
the
we've
whole
got to watch
side of the
Johnny.
lorry
Hey,
off
yeah.
near the crest.
Come here.
Yeah, that was Paul C. Hello, mate. Bodger. What's happening,
This
guys? Yeah, he's lucky
This
to
way.
be alive.
Go on, Johnny, piss off.
100%. Madness.
I know. 100% the fucking pups. I know.
I don't know how you guys
I
put up
know.
with it.
It could have been a lot worse, JJ, couldn't it?
Yes. It shows you, man. Listen, all this bullshit that goes on these fucking internets, and you could be dead from one moment to the next. One moment you could be sitting chatting with your pals, with your family. Next minute, come on.
Right. I know, isn't it? I know. It just shows, JJ.
Exactly.
What have we got in the
Listen,
chat? What have we got in the chat anyway, JJ?
Paul C.
We've got
Graham,
Paul
UK
C. Graham.
Bodge, loads.
That UK transparency. Bodger the Badger.
All the good people.
Tom
so all the
T.
good people.
Evie. Oh, we've got all the good eggs in here.
Yeah, all the good eggs. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. That's what I was
we've got
going
all the
mad
good
at
eggs
this morning, all the shit and all the fucking vile crap that goes on here just to get a few numbers. I can't stand it. It's something to get to me.
MC. Why? What have I missed, like? JJ, what have I missed?
I think I went to go on Tyrone's earlier, and that fucking Nathan Benson was having a go at Angie, and they're going too well at the moment, and it just infuriated me as well because I'm in a bad way at the moment. I'm in a lot of pain, and I project. You know when we project our shit. So
Yeah.
it just made me angry. And then they finished. I went on alive, and it pissed me off. But that's one of the things that triggered me, to be honest. That little prick.
He's not that Nathan, mate.
I'm dealing with poor princess, man. You can't even just leave a person alone for a little while. You know what I mean?
He's a fucking knob, that Nathan, anyway.
Yeah.
Johnny, this way.
What's up, AMG? What's happening, mate? What's happening, son? Yeah, it's all bullshit, isn't it? All design crap, man. It's funny how many people like fall for it all though, and they love it. They love it. They just like flock to it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. What's happened to a bit of fun banter and a bit of a laugh and a joke or a decent conversation? What's happened to all that? Wolfman, is that Wolfman? Is that the real one? Why ain't he? Find out if that's the real Wolfman, guys.
That's not the real one now.
Can't be, because let me have a look.
It's not the real Wolfie, that.
Yeah, that's Wolfie.
He'd have a ladybird on his profile picture. His ladybird up now.
It's gone to his profile, that's Wolfie.
It's not, man.
Can you? I've just gone to his profile. Yeah. Jump up, Wolf, mate. Wolfie, jump up. He said something here. It's him. I've just went on to his profile. Done it. Well, he should be a mod now. Why haven't you gone blue?
What can you do when you live in a zoo?
Oh, he is. He is.
When it all goes blue in the zoo.
Say something else, Paul.
You're gonna knock me off, Pop. You fucking knock me off, you little bastard. Purple.
Exactly, Paul. Exactly, Paul. If that was your sister, it'd be a different story, wouldn't it? But you know, I don't want to be jumping up thinking I'm white knight
Danny.
because then they just does your head, doesn't it? When people talk about and go at people, can't just leave people alone. Yep, that's the one. Keep the mind clear and keep positive
Danny.
yourself. I like that.
You one
Oh,
of the pup.
Wolfman, it was
One of the
mad. It was mad, Wolfman. I swear to God, jump up, bruv. It
He
was
dare,
mad.
he dare do panels, Wolf. He dare do panels no more. He's lost the gist, man. He's lost the gist.
AMG, I'm going to let you up, but no mentioning other channels and putting them on here because I lost all my fucking subs last night because of that yesterday. So no more mentioning other channels. There you go. Go on, Wolfie.
It wasn't my fault, JJ.
AMG, don't worry about whose thing it is. As soon as you put that on, right, and then you said I'm leaving, they all jumped over to my thing. I lost all the people that was on here. So no more mentioning other channels on my channel.
Sorry,
That's
mate.
it.
It wasn't me.
No more.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah, lost all my people. It went from 50 or 60 people listening and talking to me down to 15. As soon as you jumped over, they all jumped over to see you argue. So thank you very much, guys.
Sorry,
But don't do it again, all right? Or you're doomed.
sorry, mate. I know. I'm
Give him
sorry.
Don't
call,
worry, don't worry.
JJ.
It happens now again. I'm not angry on that. It was just funny. I was laughing, to be honest. I thought, you fuckers. You know what I mean? A nice little thing going and boom. Anyway, who wants to sit and talk with me when they can go and watch a fucking argument? And, you know, a load of people arguing. I mean, come on. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Let's just go and watch a load of people going rah, 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 rather than have a decent conversation and a bit of banter.
Well,
All right.
I jumped on, but
Yeah, I know. So what are you up to then? AMG, you up to anything good?
I've had a bad day, basically.
Have you? Same here, mate. Same here.
The heaviest bracelet is broke.
Oh, no.
Hey, yeah, give me it. I'll have it then if you don't want it. I'll have it.
The other day, the
You may as well
latch.
just. You may as well just give me it. AMG, you may as well just give me it, kid.
See that latch?
Well, don't fuck
Yeah, yeah,
about with
yeah.
that one, otherwise that'll break, won't it?
The other day, that broke. And I tried to get it fixed in town last night, but
What did they
just
say?
like that. And then, hey,
I'll get him, man. It's when my stuff breaks, it depresses me. So I get that.
so I've just been to May's pawn shop.
Yeah.
I said, oh, fucking hell. Basically, I ended up leaving it with him. He said he give me £2,100 for it. I said, fucking hell, fuck off.
You should
16,
just give me it.
£16 a gram. Fuck off. I said, oh, try and fix it for me. Oh, he said, basically, he just left me this. I said, oh,
Ah,
well, you know, we'll do an estimate. We'll phone you in 3 days. See if I fucking got to fix it.
get him try and fix it for you. Oh, what we got? Hold up. Get him try. Go on, Nomadic. There you go.
Oh, you're nomadic. I was in your lab earlier, but it wouldn't let me chat. I was in your lab earlier, but it wouldn't let me chat.
Oh.
It wouldn't let me chat in your lab. Have you got your wing mirror done?
No, they can't do it until they've got to order it from Freightliner, and they can't get it until tomorrow. So I've just got to
I'm
put up
sad.
with this,
I've got
which is
left. I'm
it's a
sad.
bitch trying to drive it because all I've got is that cracked up bottom mirror. So-
Yeah.
Not good, that pneumatic. Not good, is it,
Yeah.
son?
I know, because when I'm trying to pull out, I'm just sort of, you got to look and look and look.
Yeah.
I'm using the right mirror to see if anything's flying up behind me, and then the left mirror to
Yeah.
see when you can pull out. But it'll be fixed tomorrow. But I've just got to put up so I've got to do another run with this mirror like this. So I've only got
Yeah.
to put up with it for another 600 miles. So
You had just 600 miles. Fucking hell.
What you done? You taped a mirror to it, a little mirror.
no, the little mirror is the original one, because if you look
Oh, okay, the original one. Yeah.
over there, I've got
Yeah.
two mirrors.
Good one.
But
Yeah, I
this
know.
one is problem is the little one is shattered because of that impact.
Okay, put that back on there.
So I'm using it as a like as best as I can. You got to keep looking at it a bit weird, you know.
Yeah. Cool, man. As long as you're all right, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I had my mother onto me. Look, she saw. I said, yeah.
Johnny
I said it's
Moore.
weird. I said because you just don't expect. I mean, you just got to expect the unexpected, but you don't think something like that's going to happen to you, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Right. Big up, Mark Kelly. What's happening, son? Good brother. All
yeah,
good.
Mr. Kelly. Hey, AMG,
Right.
Mr. Torbs.
Aye, mate.
Cream of the crop.
So
I
got
was just chatting out. AMG's depressed, man, because one of his bracelets have broken. Go
I
on.
saw that was the other day. Yeah, he was talking to who? He was showing it to somebody on that live, on somebody's live, and yeah, it broke the like
wasn't
the
it?
hook or something. Yeah,
Banks, yeah, and then luckily though, I didn't take to a proper shot because about a week later, the other side broke. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
As that again, it's called wear and tear.
So hopefully, I don't know. He said, "Oh, getting this." I dropped it off at Mace Pawn Shop. He said he'll send it off to the goldsmith, get an estimate, and then I'll probably fix it anyway. I'm gonna have to fix it. But I'm thinking it's old gold because it's more duller than these ones. You know, these ones. It's more duller than them.
Yeah, rose gold.
I think it's like an old gold or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Either old gold or rose gold.
Hopefully,
So that's probably about three to £500 just to fix it.
oh wow.
Well, she said, "Oh, well, we'll charge you." Shut that door. She said, "Oh, we'll charge you a new price gold." Fix it, she said, whatever that means. So I'm thinking, say 5 grams, 21. It's £250.
£250 to £300. And then that's just for the gold. What about the the time and they put
Yeah.
into it, their work? So
Fuck knows.
you know what I'm saying?
I've got hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah, is it 9 carat or 14 carat or 18? So it's only 9 carat. That's a thing then.
Yeah, it's 9 carat.
I mean, that's a blessing because if it was 18 or 14, it'd be a lot more.
Yeah, fuck that.
I've paid that. Look, I've got a little one here. See that little chain I've got in here, right? I've got a little chain here. Oh, well, hold up. Let's have a look here. You ain't got no chance. Hold up, mate.
Yeah, because gold's going out because they just America's just put out its GDP figures, and it's like I see the stock market's plummeting over here at the moment because they're not doing as well as they kept telling everybody.
Oh, I'm right, I'm wrong. What's happening, bruv? You're all right.
Hey, you all right, mate?
Yeah. If you are watching, why do you look so interested in coming on my panel? Let's just agree to disagree and go our own ways, yeah? I have not upset you for anything apart from I volunteered you and vouched for you many times. I'm on about people. You just got to get on. Let me finish. I've vouched for you many times, and all you ever done is made me look silly. So I just want to part ways. You do whatever you want to do, and just leave me alone. Drop me out. I don't want you on here, mate.
Who's that?
and I won't go on any panel you're on. So just drop me out, Crinkle. I just don't.
Oh.
I'm not interested. Leave me alone. That's it. I'm not having a go at you. I don't talk about you on other panels. I'm just not interested. All right, mate. So just let me talk with the people I want to talk to, and you have it with the people you want to have it with. Go on then. Sorry, guys. Let's crack on with what we were saying. Yeah, so it won't be too much. I've got a little 14 carat chain, and they wanted 300 quid just to fix the buckle on that. On a 14 carat, yeah, for a small little chain. It's only a little one that goes around your neck, quite thin, and it's a 14 carat. They wanted the same sort of money for your big one to fix it. So what I've done is I just put these, I've got a little gold extension thing, and it was a lot cheaper, and I put that on it instead. I mean myself, and it was a lot cheaper. So yeah.
If my brother said it's in London, the best prices in London. You can send it off to him, £21.50 a gram. So I'd only be losing £500, but off. See what you say. I'd rather fix it because I feel like my arm's getting smaller and smaller. I had 4. I sold one to my brother. Now one's broken. Now I've got 2. You know what I mean? It's like, fucking hell, there's nothing on my wrist no more.
Yeah, you got to get used to the weight, ain't you?
I'll pay £300. Fuck it, £300. Fix it. It's back on my wrist. Fuck it. Let's go. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I could just leave it in a safe upstairs for 2 years. It'd be worth probably £1 more. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. It goes
get it fixed, man. Get it fixed.
Does it go up higher than the interest on the bank? In a safe?
All in. Counting.
It just goes up all the time, doesn't it? It goes up and down, gold.
Well,
Up and down. It's actually quite high at the moment. So if you can think of selling gold at the moment, it's a good time to sell.
£21.50 a gram in
That's what
London.
I'm saying. So it's quite a good time to sell. Yeah, depending on what God knows how they do it, but it's definitely a commodity to get.
Yeah, it's broke, but I'd rather it on my arm than fucking locked in a safe somewhere. I'd rather enjoy it on my fucking arm, do you know what I mean? Instead of fucking upstairs and sat there.
Yeah, well, you're better off selling it and getting the money in the bank if you're going to leave it in a drawer, aren't you?
I don't know. I'd rather enjoy it. Hopefully,
yeah, you just like it. I know. I like a little bit of time. I like a bit of bling.
10.
It'll be all right. It'll work out. It'll work out good, mate. It'll work out. You can afford to buy real gold. Yeah, hopefully it's real. Hopefully, what I give the fucking jewelers is fucking real.
Yeah.
10 carat gold scrap in jewelry is worth it, mate. Not worth getting fixed. Well, it's a bracelet.
Not worth getting fixed. You're better off giving it a top, is what they're saying.
It's a bracelet, isn't it?
Yeah, you may as well give it a top, man. Top will take it off your hands. Top will do you a favour and take it off your hands. You know what I mean, AMG?
Tar Benita. Big up, crew. Big up, mate.
Big up, AMG, all day long, mate. All day long.
I think the gold,
yes.
The gold game is a long game, innit? I know the fucking thingy. Do you get higher inflation on gold or higher inflation on money?
Yeah, the price of gold lately is fucking rocketed, mate.
Yeah, it's gone mad. Gold.
£21
to trade in. I'd be trading in now.
£21.50 is for scrap. Bracelets have to work. You need the neck chain. It's a long game. I think gold is like you buy a gold and it's like an heirloom, innit? It's an heirloom.
Yeah.
Go on, AMG. Well, aye.
It is. It has to sit there a few years to fucking rack up fucking points. Them carbon points. What about gold points?
Yeah, but look above you. Look above. Look at me above you. See that red fist there? That red fist. That chain that you wore could look good on that red fist, lad. You know what I mean, AMG?
Big up my crew. Big up the crew.
Big up the boys.
End of the day, I don't need money anyway. But I don't know. I'd rather have my wrist. I was going to sell it.
I see what's going on.
You know what she said? Oh, I said, how much you scrap it in then? She went, 2,100. What's that a gram? She went, £16 a gram. I looked at her and said, no, I'm not going to do that. Fix it. How much to fix it? We'll have to send it off and we'll phone you in 2 days. Hopefully, they're going to phone me. £250, fix it. Yeah, let's go. Get it back on my wrist.
They were offering you £16 a gram, and what's it go? What? How much is the gram now?
Go on, public. What's happening, bro?
50. Just treating it as a
How
scrap
much?
broke.
How much for scrap?
The treating it as she went, oh, good condition, sellable, it's £21.50 a gram. No, £21 a gram. But scrap is £15 a gram, so I've gone there. She went, oh yeah, 2,100. I said, fucking hell, what's that a gram? She went, £16 a gram. I'm not gonna do that, am I?
No, of course you're not. You've got to get work for it.
No, I'll fix it. Send it off and fucking fix it. She went, oh, we'll phone you back in 2 days. Must be a goldsmith. A goldsmith. Remember them goldsmiths back in the day? I don't know. See what he's saying. She went, you don't have to go through it anyway. You just take it back if you don't like the estimate. So, basically, I
That
think
nuisance. Do you know that nuisance? Public Eye. He's in the chat.
I know. I ain't seen it for a while. He only ever has flying visits here. Jump up, public eye. Come on, son. I miss him, I do. I think he was a great auditor. His audit is a great, funniest one I see when he went and done the what is it, customs and excise for me, and he.
He's a nuisance, isn't he? Public Eye. He's a bloody nuisance.
Yeah, he just wants to hug, man.
the trouble is, though, the
He
vision.
just wants a bat. He wants a bat, and I'm the man to do it.
The vision doesn't.
That way, man.
Huh? Yeah, Public Eye. I've got a pup with your name all over it, man. You little divvy. Get in touch, man. Get in touch, man. Public Eye. Don't have me come looking for you, kid, because there'll be fucking trouble. Public Eye.
Doesn't last.
That's not very good.
Miami vibe, yo, big up Miami. Let's go.
I'll make top
Yeah,
run away.
I've been
Well,
there.
I've got the boys to back me up. Public Eye. I've got Nomadic. I've got AMG. I've got JJ. You know what I mean? Not that I need them.
Now, boy.
Not that I need them for you, like, because you're a pussycat. Hey, little putty cat. I thought I seen a putty cat. I did. It. Public Eye.
Public
AMG,
eye,
that-
get up here,
Oh, yeah,
public.
Van Der.
AMG though, how long ago did you buy those chains?
Oh, that one that broke was fucking off eBay, wasn't it? £3.5 grand, I'm pretty.
Oh.
£3.5 grand. I can't even show you now because it's actually fucking Photoshop, isn't it? But it's worth it, but
No, I mean, I didn't know whether it was worth, like, if you had paid less before, whether to basically sell it and just
Just let win.
reinvest in another bunch of gold
Public
or
Eye went
whatever.
for.
Oh, it's just all right.
I've
Yeah,
got
it's pinned. The link's pinned, man. Public Eye. Stop fucking about, man. It's pinned. We know you don't want to come up, really. The link's
It's
pinned, man.
public. Yeah,
that,
it's
fucking,
definitely pinned.
that bracelet,
I can post it again, though.
shiny, that was duller. So I'm thinking that's an old gold bracelet. That hooked up on me. You don't know
Right.
how old they are. You don't have a fucking.
Yeah, but you're
Oh,
risking buying gold off eBay though. You're risking, man.
Yeah, I've got receipt. It's a gold shop on eBay. It's a proper shop in.
All right.
So I've got receipt for it. So it must be gold, but it must be old gold for it to break. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I think you can tell because it's more duller compared to these two. It's more duller than these two, so it's probably old. I don't know how old it is. You can't tell. You don't really. It doesn't have a built-on date, does it? Like cars do.
Mm. Right.
But you don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so it is what it is. I'll get it fixed. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, hello, sweetie. Got a van
Yeah. It'll be
It
all right.
depends what flavour, wee
That's
man. What
okay,
flavour are we talking? What flavour pot noodles are we talking, wee man?
Hot and spice.
I like chicken and mushroom.
It's mad, isn't it?
I've put out the thing for him. He's not popped up public. I've just put it out. Again, it's pinned and I've
Public,
put it out.
stop being a mackin' man and get up. I'll take it easy on you, bro. I promise. You know what I mean?
What's that,
The man,
brother?
you've got an entice these here he is. Hey, putty cat.
Hello,
How you doing, putty cat?
I'm alright, bro. Is you?
I'm alright now. I've seen you. You've cheated me up, man.
Oh, stop being a fucking idiot, man. What's the matter with you?
No, listen, I thought I was fucked, man. I got up this morning, I thought, I'm fucked me. But then you pop in the chat and I remembered there's still hope for me yet.
Listen, I've always got hope for you, my mate.
Listen, I've always took you under my wing, but listen, you're gonna have to fledge and fucking fight on your own soon.
No, listen, I appreciate you, right? But you will never take me under your wing, Top. Stop being silly and stop being daft in front of people.
You know I took you under my wing, bro. Took you right under. Took you in
Did
and
you?
everything.
Aye.
You know what I mean, public eye.
Public eye.
Hello, AMG. I've got more time for you than Todd, bro. He talks all the shit.
My guy. Ask you a question.
Nah, big up here, JJ. Sorry,
Yeah,
respect
go
you,
on,
bro.
public. We need you back out auditing, man. You was a business,
Love it, man.
He was
Love
like,
it.
he was like.
wasn't he? Wasn't he?
He
I
was
thought
rapping-
he
he
was
was-
a top guy. He'd have gone mad doing that. I swear to God. But I know he'd probably be up there with the big boys.
Yeah, he was repping it, wasn't he, for Sunderland? He was repping it for Sunderland, man.
No,
You know what I mean?
do you know what? Do you know what it was, JJ? The reason why I left the scene, bro, is to try and give Tob some kind of leeway. I thought, no, honest to God, right? I thought to myself, I'm too much of a big lad here on this scene, right? I need to chill out a bit and at least try and get Tob to just to gain some subs. I sent most of his subs
Go
to
on,
him,
my
bro.
son.
Do you know what I mean? Like I chilled out a bit and just come off the scene so everyone would go to him. Do you know what I mean? So Tob, you need to wipe my ass, bro.
Don't listen. Tell him about the phone call when I told you have to fuck off, man, off the scene.
I know, mate. You kind of forced us off the scene, bro. Like you and Lordy and fucking Nutter and all the TS boys. They did bully us off the scene, like, you know what I mean, like, bro.
Yeah, they wouldn't even give you a cuddle, would they, bro?
Nah, what the fuck, mate?
Give
They're
him a
all
bat.
little pussies, man. Nah,
Give him
they
a
couldn't
bat
give us a
for your
bat of fuck off.
cheek.
Could the fuck, man? Could the fuck, man? TS boys are pure pussies, man.
We'd give you the bat for your cheek if that's any good to your public eye.
I love banner.
Mate. Listen, I'm telling you now, mate. Do you know how terrified the TS boys are of Midnight now back out of jail? You're pure scared of him, man. You're scared of Midnight. He's now out of jail, smashing it on YouTube.
Stop putting us on a whitey. Stop.
That's going below the belt, that on public eye. I'm not scared of him.
Even Mel's not scared of him. Like you.
Aye. I'm telling you,
Well,
man.
Midnight said what it is when he went to jail and all that. He's been training, man. He's going to grab you by the scruff of the neck like a bouncer. Fling you.
I know, mate. I'm losing sleep. Well, I'm fucking nightmares, bro.
He's going to fling it about like a fucking wet trackie.
That's class. I love it. That's class.
No, have you watched
Anyway,
him
man,
since he's been out? Have you watched him since he's been out? He's changed now, you know. A
Well,
little
fucking
bit. He has
hell.
a little bit.
I've seen a little bit of him every now and again when I log
I
in.
don't
Like,
think he has changed one bit. I think it's all
nah,
because he's unlicensed.
JJ, I think
Yeah.
it's all bollocks as well. Mate, he's got this little white filter on behind him, scared
Yeah.
in case people fucking locate him, because he knows what happened last time. You got a fucking bat around the ear, and he's got this little white filter on, mate. He's scared of people because he knows he got tracked down last time.
I think, yeah, he might be behaving himself because he's on license, isn't he? At the minute, he must be.
Now, he's actually done a few things that broke his license already, and
I know.
be careful, really.
Do you know?
I don't wish him no harm. If he can get him, go and do his thing. As long as he drops me out of all his
Oh.
shit to people that I love, fair enough. Go and do your thing. I don't give a shit.
Hey, public eye, I've got a puppy here with your name all over it, you know, bro.
Torb, listen. I've been watching the bits and bobs of your pups and that, right? Too much hard work for me, bro. If I had the time behind my hands and the effort and all that, I would take one straight away, mate.
You know what it is?
But-
A pot noodles fucking hard work for you, man.
Do you know? Torb, I keep burning the cunt, you know. How do you burn a pot noodle? You know what I mean? I burn the cunts, me, mate. And they go to me. Honest to God, these Mally puppies are too hard work for me.
Hey, can you eat
You
the full
drive
bag?
now, didn't you, Public? You drive a lorry, didn't you?
Yeah, mate. I'm up and down everywhere, mate. And sometimes I'm in TS, right? And I'm flying about in my TS right now. I keep looking for Torb, right? Because I know what he drives and where he lives. And I do look for him. I swear down, I promise I do, right? And then every time I think it's him, I always cut in on them, and it's not even him.
You don't drive a lorry, you drive a truck. What weight's your truck today? What weight truck have you got?
Find a banter, I love.
Public
What's
eye.
up, bro?
What, you driving a 16 tonner?
21.
21 ton. Pneumatics in an Arctic there.
I know, mate. I haven't gone for my class 1 yet, but it's coming, mate. It's coming.
Well,
You couldn't handle a fucking class 1, man.
I know. I'm struggling with 16 gears as it is, mate.
Are the 16 gears and then fucking 21 tonners?
No, mate. To be honest with you, right, I swear down, right. Even though I'm 21 ton, it's still a straight 6 box. It's 6 gears, mate. That's all I've got.
Is it?
Uh,
All right. How fast is it?
This is
what?
How fast
is it?
Public eye.
it's about, well, it's 56 mile an hour and it takes about 26 seconds to get there, mate. It's
26
fast as
seconds.
fuck. I swear down, mate. It's fast as fuck. Maximum speed is 56 mile an hour on the
Yeah, 'cause
A19 heading.
It'll be governed, won't it? It'll be governed.
It's 56 all the way up, but every time I come out the
Wow.
Teesside flyover, every time I come over Stockton and Middlesbrough, I'm down, boom, I'm on the A66 and I'm flying round the borough looking for you little bastard, but you're always hiding.
Listen, you could come and see what the puppies would be hanging off your legs, man.
I know, mate, just like you used to hang off my arse, following us all over.
You there, Jim, your little winner. that was sharp
Oh,
for you. I'll
man,
give you that one.
I know, mate. I'm on fire tonight, bro. What's the matter with you?
Are you at work now?
Nah, I'm off work tonight, bro. I'm back tomorrow.
Do you go tramping and that?
Sometimes, it's not all the time, but sometimes if certain work comes in and like certain contracts for the company, it might inquire 2 or 3 nights out. But it's
Yeah.
it's no like, it's no lay-by shit. It's always like services, and they'll always obviously pay your nights out and stuff. It just depends
Yeah,
what
well,
comes in at what times and shit.
Do you like doing it?
Who we lost?
Mate,
Oh, I'm
to be
sorry,
fair-
sorry.
AMG.
to be fair, mate, it's working at the minute. It's working for me. It's working for our lass. It's working for the kids and that. I'm not under our lass's skin all the time, where we're not arguing all the time. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes family life can get in the way, and you might be fucking under each other's skin and that. But it's working, mate. You know, like it's working for the marriage. It's working for the family, and it's financially beneficial. So, for me at the minute, it's working.
See, do you know Nomadic who's beside you? He's not a little pussycat truck driver. He sleeps in his truck. He's got cooker in his truck and microwave in his truck. He's got it's fucking like home, man.
Sometimes it can be though, mate. Sometimes it can be if you've got the right facilities and you've got the right mindset, and you know you're prepared for it. It can work and it will work, but sometimes other things get in the way. Do you know what I mean? It all depends
Yeah.
what you've got.
You'll
Like,
be
if
just
the-
taking
if the
food out
truck-
aren't
This
ya?
is definitely a
Hey,
single man's guy. I mean, this is a single man's job out here. There's so many people go through divorces and everything because if you got kids or any of that sort of stuff, it ain't gonna work, you know.
That's
Do
what
what I
I've heard horror stories, mate. I've heard horror stories. You know what I mean? Like, it all depends what kind of life you've got outside of your job. Like, if you've got a young family and you've got like a wife and you've got like commitments outside of work, and then you kind of take a job where you're spending 5 nights a week, sometimes 7 nights a week away from home, and you're living in your truck, it might be okay for you, but
Right.
the family side of things can get in the way, and it will get in the way if you let it. Do you know what I mean? It's finding the balance. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot to take into consideration.
Why haven't you done your class 1 yet, public eye? Pussycat.
For that reason, bro. For that reason, I've got to think about, because when you start taking on class 1, I would say 90% of the class 1 work is working away from home and living away from home. So sometimes it can be, and it will be, a young man's game who's not married and who hasn't got kids, who's all about the money. Never mind the family life. It's all about what pound note you can earn. You know what I mean? So for somebody who's middle-aged with a wife and a family and all them commitments, class 1 work, living away from home, might not be an option, mate. And for me at the minute,
Are you putting
it
yourself
doesn't
down as
appeal to me.
middle-aged? Are you putting yourself down as middle-aged, you old cunt?
Well, I'm still a little bit younger than you fucking old cunt. But yes, I'm a little bit middle-aged. So you might be a little bit more than middle-aged. Is that right, Tom?
No. Yeah, Mel said you'll be drawing your pension soon, you public eye.
Aye, well, I tell you
Mel.
what, mate, you certainly, I tell you
I'll
what,
get
mate.
a pension.
Aye, Tom definitely looks like he's had a fucking long paper round if he's not old enough yet.
You've had a hard one.
I
No, you
fucking
should do
must
your
have,
class
mate.
1, no. You should do your class 1, just to get the licence, man.
I know, mate, I know, but
It's over the grand, isn't it?
if I was going to do my class 1, I would have to commit myself to some kind of ADR license, which is the chemical stuff. So sometimes you can do the class 1 chemical stuff, i.e. petrol, diesel, acids and all that, and sometimes you don't have to work away from home. You can still do like day shift work, like 12-hour
Yeah,
stuff.
and you get more money as well for doing the chemicals over here, you know.
I know you do, and this is why I'm possibly toying with the idea where I can be
I
home
was
every night
looking
but
into
still
it.
earn fucking good money.
I was looking into it, public eye, so if you're doing chemicals and all that, right, you get more money than normal cargo.
I know you do, mate. Aye.
Yeah, it's
You
the same
know.
over here.
Is it the
you
same
get into,
there,
like,
Nomadic?
ne-
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get into like niche market and tankers is, you got fuel tankers, you got chemical tanker like I do. You got food grade tankers, you got the milk tankers. There's about 5
They're all paid
variation
that.
of it, you know.
Yeah, they all pay like different rates. I don't know what it is from where you're from, Nomadic, but in the UK, so if you're driving like petrol or diesel tankers or oil tankers, something that's flammable, do you know what I mean, like acid or anything like that, obviously you get a much better rate. Or if you're driving like a tanker for instance, the water company in our area, it's like Northumbria Water, where you've got like normal water, dirty water that needs kind of recycling, or like milk, or just general water or anything like that. It all pays different rates depending on if it's flammable or chemical or anything like that.
Right.
It's all in different grades. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't touch food grade over here because the company I contract to, they give that to their company drivers to dedicated stuff, and I don't touch diesel or petrol, because that's a different thing again altogether. Like a different type of company will deal with fuels, but I'll do anything else, hazmat with, corrosives, flammables, non-hazmat, anything else I'll do.
Yeah.
And yeah, the rates generally are, it's easier being a contractor or self-employed than being a company driver, because company drivers out here just get abused. They get sent where they might not want to go. They very rarely get, trying to get home is a nightmare for them or a slot. But because I'm self-employed, you pick your own thing. So I just don't get.
That's the thing as well. Like self-employed, or you're employed. If you're self-employed, you can kind of dictate the rate you paid, or you can dictate where you go. But if you're employed by the company, then you're kind of stuck, and you're stuck on the same rates, and you kind of dictate on where you will go and where you won't go. Do you know what I mean? It all depends on what works for you and what's available at the time. Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I say, I see drivers over here that are just sort of, in the end, they'll just be, if they mess up, if they annoy the office will make him pay for it. They'll make him sit for like
absolutely,
2 or 3 days.
mate. Yes, absolutely, mate. I've worked for companies, and to be fair, I won't name them, but I still work for companies where if you kind of spit your dummy out and you kind of say, I won't do that and I'll not do this, or I'm willing to do X, Y, and Z, then they will kind of take offense to that and kind of take it personal, as if it's not a business to them anymore. It's kind of personal, and they'll either give you the shittest truck in the fleet, or they'll give you the shittest run on that day, and they'll make you pay for it in different ways. Do you know what I mean? It's like, just because I've got a voice and just because I'll speak for myself or I'll speak for other drivers, don't crucify us. Do you know what I mean? But people will.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't do it. When I first came here, I was a company driver for 6 months just to get enough under my belt, and then I switched over to this. So I couldn't do any different. I don't like to be told what to do. Like, I have my own business in England, so it's very difficult, especially dealing with the way that their mindset out here is very different than British people.
Yeah, see, I've always had some kind of mindset in regards of, like, when I got my heavy goods license, of course, like, learn me trade and learn, like the ins and outs of trucking within the UK, obviously where I'm from. But I've always got that kind of mindset in the back of my head that I do want to travel and I do want to go Europe. I want to do, round the world stuff, depending on who I'm working for and what cargo I'm carrying. But I've heard some kind of horror stories from obviously UK truckers in regards of, soon as you start traveling Europe or the rest of the world, things can change in regards of how you treat or the lifestyle you can live. Of course, I've never experienced that myself yet, but you know, what kind of can you elaborate on that, or can you give me some kind of experiences of what countries of the world you've been in, and what can you kind of give us as a new starter?
Yeah, I mean, I've only ever driven in like England and driven here in the US. I've never been in trucks and stuff going into like Europe. I mean, even though I've been to like places like France and stuff, I've never driven a truck there. It's like here. There's 65 of us contractors doing this on this company. They got 900 company drivers, but there's only 65 of us contractors.
Yeah.
Now, it's always worked for me, but you'll get a bunch of people it doesn't work for, and you will see them keep leaving companies, going to the next company, going to the next company. I just made this one work, you know. I know where I stand here. I'm one of the longest. I am the longest serving one now, I think. It's a mindset.
I think
it's definitely a mindset.
Yeah,
thing,
it is. It is definitely a mindset thing, because again, I've heard horror stories and I've heard good stories from different truckers who you meet. You know, when you park up on a night in services, and there's people from all over the world who you have conversations with, and sometimes you have showers with, and people who don't understand the trucking life, they'll laugh at me for saying that, but you get in that kind of mindset. You know, you're a trucker, you're this, that, and the other, and you get to meet some weird and wonderful people. But like, if it's for you, it's for you. And
parcel.
What's that, JJ?
Keep it going to me. I've got a parcel delivered. Give me a minute.
Yeah, that's all right, bro. If you need to go to the toilet and shit your parcel out, man, that's absolutely fine.
It's okay,
No, I
JJ.
just went
Public
offline.
eyes, yeah.
I know, I went offline. I've come back online now. I'm echoing.
And he's still go. No, you're not. You're not echoing this end. But anyway, you went offline. Public eye was talking. You've come back, and he's still fucking talking.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is, JJ? Honest to God, right? It's been a while since I've been on your panel, right? But do you know, even though it's been about 6 months to a year that I've been on your panel, bro, you've still got Tom waffling about the same bullshit, bro. It's like fucking hell, man. Has he not changed the fucking record yet? I know he's had about. I've been watching, right? And I obviously fucking the dogs have had pups and that, right? He's trying to offer me one, mate. Top, listen, I wish I had the time for one. All honesty, Reed. They look absolutely belter. No, bro, they look absolutely mint. The pups look absolutely fucking amazing, but I really wish I had the time and the effort to take one on, mate, because I would come down now, right? And it only takes us half an hour to come here. I would take one, and I would fucking honestly pay for one, like, because they look absolutely mint.
I know you would.
I know we all have a bit of banter between ourselves, and we all call this, that, and the other, and we've all had fucking bullshit between ourselves, and the live streams can sometimes be fucking pure bullshit. But in all honesty, man, we're all fucking human behind our fucking YouTube profiles and that, you know what I mean? Like, I can go on rants. Tob can go on rants. JJ, you can have your fair share of rants, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, we're only fucking human, and we're only fucking men to men at the end of the day, man. For fuck's sake, and there's no hard feelings. There's no hard feelings between me or anybody else who I fucking shouted at. I know Tob's a fucking Middlesbrough fucking bullshit. Fucking TS. Yeah, he thinks he's a TS gangster, but at the end of the day, mate, we're all fucking human. You know what I mean?
I'll look after you, public eye, don't you worry.
Mate, I always look after you as well, bro. Honest to God, man, fucking chill, bro.
Well,
listen, Tob, if you ever have any bother with anybody down Middlesbrough, just give us a ring, mate. I'll order a minibus, and I'll bring the Mackham boys down your way and protect you.
I'm telling you, man. That's me fucked.
I swear down, bro. Hey, man, listen, Paul's saying nothing, nor in the chat, right? If you have any bother, Tob, I'll have a minibus of boys down at your home address to protect you.
I know that kid. I know that, Tob. There was so many floods. Just put this in the bins.
Anyway, Nomadic, I swear down, bro. I wish I had better views than you, because by the looking of your views, you've got some awesome views, man.
This is the West Virginia mountains, so that's
that
why
where
I'm
you
losing
are?
reception because I keep going into
The
valleys.
Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia.
Say it
Go
again.
on. The Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia.
No, that's over on the. I'm on the west side in West Virginia, whereas
I forget.
there's
Yeah,
also
yeah,
if you go on the east side, Blue Ridge is out that way. That's
yeah.
all a part of the Appalachians.
These states are twice as big as England, aren't they? I forget how big they are.
Yeah, it's a big place, but it's when you're driving, it's not that big, you know. You can easily crack out
you know-
500, 600, 700 miles a day, you know.
Wow.
Just can I just quickly interrupt? Sorry, no, Damick, but I'm just looking in the chat there. Public eye, you were scared to be around me. Can I just correct everybody, right? Not going into detail, but I was once Paul C's taxi. I took him across the world to visit a certain person. So Paul says, shut your fucking mouth, bro. You know I'm real, and you know my mouth doesn't fucking vomit. So shut your fucking mouth. And I know you're Tob's best mate, but you know how I roll, bro. Love ya. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, you can come down in the summer and sit at the table with the boys, man. Make you feel important. Public eye.
Yeah. Public eye, I'm taller than you. Nutter, do you know what is, bro? I'm not even gonna comment, bro. It's like I'm in a fucking police cell at the minute. No comment. So is Nutter taller than me? I don't know.
What we have to say.
Come
I
down
know
and
he's
see
got a
what the boys sit at the table.
big old sword
Oh,
taller than you.
do you know what it is? To be honest, though, I think I need to come down fucking TS in the car instead of the truck. I need to come and have a catch up with you boys. Like,
Are you still in the same car?
no, it's not white now. It's black.
I was going to say, because that won't make it. It's a shed.
Shut me daft going that fucking.
Right. Give me a minute, guys.
I'm
I'm going to
gonna
turn my thing off. I've got some collect me a parcel. My shopping. Keep it going, guys.
All right, JJ. All right, JJ. I was going to say, if you're in that white one, man, you may as well just fucking hitchhike, lad.
Do you know what it is, though, bro? In the end, I did end up scrapping that, you know.
It looked all right. It looked the part, didn't it?
It might have looked the part, but the engine and the running gear and that was shit, mate. I ended up
I'm
scrapping
not surprised. I'm not surprised transporting your head about.
it. It was fucking transporting the TS boys about, man. I fucking made it rotten.
You know what I mean, kid?
No,
Remember when you come to my house and you shit yourself with the dog?
Do you know what is or Tob, right? You're saying that as if I'm kind of gonna deny it. I will actually admit the cunt, mate. Like, I don't mind admitting when I'm in the wrong, right? Do you know what it is,
Rocky.
right? Mate, that was funny as fuck, but scary at the same time, right? Fucking, so, Tob's macking us out to be a divvy, right? So listen, he's a one for you. I don't mind admitting when I'm in the wrong, right? But I swear down, I turned up at Tob's house, right? He went, so I fucking gone to meet him, right? So outside of his house, I text him, I'm outside, bro. I ain't bother, mate. This is the number. What? Just walk in. Like, fucking walk in. So I walks in this fucking house, right? Swear down, within 2 seconds, I had this fucking massive looking Staffordshire Bull Terrier running at us down the fucking stairway in the corridor, pure fucking. I was like, fuck me. I ran back outside. I was like, I'm not coming in there, bro. I was getting, what's the matter with you? I was friendly as fuck. I was getting, that didn't look friendly to me, bro. It looked like you wanted to tear me. Looked like you wanted to fucking tear me throat out, you know what I mean? Fuck that. I wasn't walking in his house, was I? Fuck. Aye. So yes, mate, I did shit myself on that occasion, mate. Yeah, I did.
He'd have only licked you, Rocky. He'd have licked you to death.
Fuck it, lick his mate. You look like you want to tear me fucking throat out. Fuck that. No, man.
Yeah, you should come
But,
down in the summer, man. Bring your truck, and I'll show you how to drive it.
Shut up, man. You cannot drive your little car, man. I've seen you.
Shut up, man. I'd leave you in my car.
You probably would, mate. You probably would, mate. Aye.
You in your car, me in my car. I'd leave you.
I don't know, you know. Tob, I don't know.
You know what I mean, kid?
Kid. But to be fair, mate, I am compared to you. How old are you, Tob?
No reply.
I am no reply either, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Not as old as you, public.
I know, mate. I'm a fucking old man, me.
You're getting on now, aren't you?
I am, bro. I still look younger than you, though.
Have you took all your videos off your channel?
I haven't deleted them. What I've done is I've just put my
Private.
It's all on private, mate. They've never been deleted at all there. If I wanted to put them all back on, mate, it'll be a click of the button. They're all just hidden. That's all it is, mate.
Yeah, well, I get you, I get you.
It's do you know what it is, though, mate? In all fairness, right? I'm tossed between the idea of making the channel live again, bro. I'm kind of I've gotten out against ordering. I've gotten just disrespect to the people who did it, of course, because I was involved in that. You know what I mean? Like it's not because I've turned my back on it or I've got any ill feeling of people who did it. It's the fact that like I'm in two minds of turning the channel into something else.
Yeah, trucking.
No, mate. No, it's not just that, mate. I'm thinking about.
I think you could do trucking with pubic eye.
No, mate, because I'd fucking shave your eyebrows off, bro. No, but I'm actually thinking about using the channel in a useful way, because you know 5k subs is nothing compared to the YouTube algorithm, and there's a lot more people with a lot more subs, and there's a lot less people with a lot less subs. So what I'm thinking about is not letting the channel go to waste. Do you know what I mean, Tob? Like, what can I do to make the channel useful? Because I've built up that much of a 5k.
Trucking?
There might be nothing.
Why not trucking?
No. I've looked at trucking, mate. I've researched it, mate, and there's not much value in trucking videos, mate. I've kind of built the channel up in like kind of auditing and then like public photography and all that shit. So I think I might look down the roads of like real life shit. Do you know, like what's happening within my community and what's happening in your community and what's happening within the UK, because we can't rely on the mainstream media. I know what I mean, mate. I know.
You'll end up losing your channel, man.
I know, but at the end of the day, though, bro, like the main people of the UK and the real people of our communities, within housing communities and within normal communities, fuck the politicians, bro. It's like the real people need to know the real news. Do you know what I mean? Like people like me and you know what I mean? Like the working class I think they've completely got rid of the mainstream media. I think the normal average Mary and Joe on the working class communities rely on people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And on my days off, bro, like I can mobile myself. I've got my car. I can move myself about on my days off, and there's plenty going on out there to either live stream or make videos about, and kind of highlight and bring the reality to people. Because let's have a right, Tob. You're a fucking. I know who you are. You know what's going on within your communities or my community, or you know what's going on around your local shop. But how often do you see that on the BBC? You don't fucking see it, bro. You know what I mean? So the real people of the communities need people like me and you, or Uncle JJ, or fucking UK Transparency, or Paul C, or anybody. We need to start coming together and highlighting what's going on, the real life stuff.
Agreed.
Not the Disney film bullshit that comes from fucking the BBC or BBC One or Sky News, or all the left wing bullshit who's flying around with fucking unicorn flags or class themselves as whatever. We need the real people to start using the mobile phones and start using the fucking internet is to broadcast the truth for people who's awake. For people who's asleep, to start waking up to what's going on under the noses, bro.
Well, I get you.
Do you know what I mean?
I get you.
Have you been on the baby stand? They're asking.
But yes, do you know what it is, or JJ, right? Mr. Meatball might take the piss of as public eye being on the baby shams, and do you know what it is, right? Yes, I'm on a day off from work, right? And sometimes when I'm on a day off, I might have a few baby shams, and I might, say whatever or do whatever. But at the end of the day, right? Just because
nothing wrong with that, brother. You work hard.
But at the end of the day, though, JJ. Listen, bro. Just because I might have had a few baby shams and I might be a little bit strong, because listen, Mr. Meatball. Yes, I've had baby shams, but I might mix it with a few more spirits. So, baby sham mixed with vodka or whatever, it turns it into fucking absolutely fucking lethal baby sham. So, just because I might have had a few sherbets doesn't make us a wrong person, bro. I'm very wise in what I'm saying is. All I do is I just want the best in people. So just because I want the best in what, bro? You talk shit, Tob, man.
Let's calm down now. Let's calm down. Pour yourself another baby sham.
All right, Frank, what's happening, bro?
And he's our brother. He's our brother, Prank, man.
Yeah, I just popped up to tell public eye. That's a good idea, that, bro. As long as you stick to facts and what real people are saying, their own opinions.
Come on, then.
Last idea,
right? I'm not talking facts, then, bro.
Yep.
What?
I'm not talking facts.
No,
yeah, that's what he's saying.
When you do that channel idea, if you keep it factual, and obviously people around your area, their personal opinions, personal experiences, that's a good idea, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what it is, though, bro, right? I obviously, everybody knows, obviously, we're all from different areas. For instance, I'm from Sunderland. Tobbs is from Hartley, Middlesbrough. All right, bro. So, obviously, JJ is from the south. We're all from different areas, and we all get to understand on what people's feelings are. Because when I go to my local shop, or when I go to my corner shop, or Tobbs goes to his local fuel station to fuel his little car up, we all get to understand, and we all have conversations with our local people, and we understand their frustrations. So if one person or a couple of people can stand up for that community, why not? Because I think every community needs to start standing together. I don't care if you're from Sunderland, Middlesbrough, Hartlepool, London, Essex, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. I don't care, mate. I think we all need to stand together as a fucking whole. It doesn't matter what football team you support, whether you're Newcastle, Manchester United, Liverpool. Sunderland is fucking shite, bro. But so is Middlesbrough. But at the end of the day, we all need to stand together, man.
Yeah, stop
Do you
being
know what I
like
mean? And I think it's become a point in our life, right? Whether you're fucking 15-year-old, whether you're 30-year-old, whether you're 60-year-old, or whether you're fucking 90-year-old. Unfortunately, the government are forcing things down our fucking neck, right? And
True, very true.
I'm sorry if I'm coming across a bit abrupt, but it's the mind that I've got, right? And at the end of the day, I don't care what your age, I don't care where you're from. If you have the fucking respect and the morals and the dignity that your grandfathers and your fucking grandmothers give you back in the 1940s when we defeated the Germans and the Nazis and everything else before that, everything we fought for and everything we think of and what we respect for is getting taken away from us. And I don't care I don't care whether you're fucking 30-year-old or 90-year-old. We all should have the same fucking respect and morals and dignity. It's all getting taken away from us, and nobody standing up for it. Nobody saying anything about it. There's a small proportion of people who's actually doing something or saying things about it, but the main population of this country is just walking over and not doing anything about it because it's not affecting them. It's not on their doorstep. But unfortunately, the more you look into it, every town and city and community is getting swarmed by something that's not very nice.
What's that? What's swarming us all?
What's swarming us all? I'm not here for a fight with you, bro. But I'm asking you whether you're being serious.
It's not a fight, I'm asking, bro, is it? Like we're just chatting.
But I'm asking you. Are you being serious, or do you actually want me to go into it? Because I feel like. So are you blind? All I'm asking you is, are you blind to what's going on?
I see the screen and I clicked a link to join this chat, so I'm definitely.
All right, okay. Right. So, what can you categorically right now? Can you ring your local hotel and book a room for 2 nights?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah. There's loads of hotels where if your family's come in, you can get them a room straight away.
Can you? Which ones? So which hotels are them then?
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you, mate. But there's Travel Lodge, Premier Inns. There's
I
loads
know what you're saying, public eye. I know where you're going, but there's not all your hotels are being commandeered, mate. You know. A lot of them have, though. A lot of them have.
And there has been one near me, like pretty close to me, that has been took over for migrants. Yeah.
To be fair, I must admit though, to be fair, the Travel Lodge, Premier Inn, and Holiday Inn yet haven't been taken over. That's the main chains. I understand that. I appreciate what you're saying about that.
Some of them have. Some of them Holiday Inns have, though. I've seen them on here.
Yeah.
Some of them have.
So the one yeah. So basically what I'm saying to you is there's 3. There's 3 in Sunderland being taken over. And there's a 4th in discussion. So I can say the change under my kind of in the community where I live. And of course the UK is a big place. And I've seen things and watched things and I've heard things in regards to the whole community.
They're all going to Rwanda soon anyway.
That's an absolute load of bullshit, bro. No, listen, man. Take no notice of what they're talking about Rwanda, man. It's not going to happen, mate. They might start sending flights out to Rwanda. Yes, the bill has been passed, but you've got to put into perspective the fact that how many people have come here illegally, and then the amount of people that's going to be sent over. So,
and do you know how much it is to pay a ticket? Do you know how much it is to pay a ticket to send one person? £11,000 per seat on that plane. 11 grand.
And how much is it per day to have them in here? It's about £8 million to cover the whole of the UK per day, man.
Even if they send them all to Rwanda, that's only going to be like a holding facility. So they're going to get processed over there. If they pass the asylum, they're going to get a flight back anyway.
listen, I'm telling you now, it's not enough. The Rwanda bill is not enough because the amount of people that's coming over and the amount of people that'll go to Rwanda is not enough, bro.
Did you see
It's
me?
like-
Did you see me detention centre video, like public eye?
I didn't, mate. No, I
I
cannot say
done
I
a
did.
detention centre, an immigration detention centre up in Durham not long ago.
Did you?
Yeah. I did, kid. I did.
The reason why I'm having a rant about this, Tob, right? It's not because I'm being a dick. It's not because I'm being fucking racist or anything. It's because I'm worried, mate.
Yeah.
It's because I'm worried for my kids' future. I'm worried for my future. I'm worried for your future, and I'm worried for JJ's future, and I'm worried for everybody else's future, bro. It's people think we're all being racist. It's not.
Public
It's
eye,
not
I've
racist, bro.
I've not once
It's
thought
not-
you're being racist, and I'm pretty good at spotting racists, mate.
I'm a
So,
realist, mate.
Yeah.
I'm a realist,
yeah,
bro.
You sound
Yeah.
like you're genuinely
I'm a re-
concerned for your area.
I am
bro.
concerned.
You're
I am
entitled
concerned,
to
and I'm
be-
worried. I am entitled, bro. I am.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
yeah.
just an average man on the street, bro. I'm just a normal man who lives on a housing estate who tries to work hard.
You were not normal. You were not normal, bro. You're anything. Hey, listen, you're a lot of things, you public eye, but definitely not normal. I'd say you're here, but not all there, you, bro.
Well, do you know what it is, though, bro? I might agree with you on that term as well. But
Yeah.
do you know
I'm
what I mean?
only
Like I
joking.
could say that's all right. I could say the same about you. Do you know what I mean? You lured me into your fucking property, knowing you had a fucking aggressive dog to chew my throat off. But I didn't say.
Ah,
Yeah,
Papa,
didn't
it's
say-
nomadic, man. Thank you very much.
Go on, lad.
Wow.
You definitely
Thank you,
get a YouTube payment now, aren't you, JJ? Go on,
Bloody
man.
hell.
Okay.
He paid his tax for all the petrol he pumped on my thing the other day.
Big up, nomadic.
Big up,
Respect.
mate, man. That's just paid for my shopping. Thank you very much.
Big up, nomadic man. Yes, respect.
All day long.
Yeah, I understand that. I think if people do illegal things, they should go to prison. So I think they should open up these supermax prisons, and anyone that comes into their country illegally needs to be put in that supermax prison, maybe sent back to where they come from, and do it properly. I'm all up for illegal immigration. Do you know how many people live in England a year to go to other countries? It's astronomical, trust me.
Do you know
And
what it
we're
is? Do you know what
pollinating
it
more
is?
countries than any other country. So how can we
JJ,
moan
do
about
you know-
immigration?
JJ, honest to God, bro, right? I'm listening to what you're saying, right? And anybody in the UK should agree with what you've just been saying there, right? Because legal, fully legal immigration is a yes, and it must need to happen. Because how many times? Because I know I've been there, and I'm sure everybody else has been there, where you go to hospital and you need the NHS either for operations or you need them to save your life, or this, that, and the other. And quite a big majority of them people are from overseas, i.e. the Filipinos, the Chinese, or the Indian, or the Pakistan, or whoever that might be, right? And them people are legal immigrations, yes? They've come here to migrate properly, and they've come here to commit themselves to this company and do right, i.e. save lives and do this, or GPs or whatever, right? And they're the people who we need. It's the people who we don't need, who we don't have a clue who they are. These people are coming over on the dinghies for the last 5 years. They've been hiring the passports, the documentation. They've been coming over here, and we haven't got a clue who they are. They could be fucking terrorists for all we know. And that's not me being disrespectful. They're not going to work in our hospitals or our GP services or dentists or whoever they are, or builders or plumbers or whoever. These are people who were going off the radar and completely going against our values, our British fucking heritage, our everything. They're against us completely. They're not going to save our life, JJ. These are going against our life. Do you know what I mean? So everybody who comes here properly, who will work for the NHS and save lives, and who will fucking stand by our British morals and respect, I've got all the respect for in the world, and I'll open them with complete open arms. I don't care what fucking colour your skin is. If you're here for the right reasons, we respect you and we will fucking house you. You know what I mean? It's the people the government are bringing in on a daily basis, thousands upon thousands, who we got no idea who these people are, bro.
They
Right?
could be war criminals, rapists, murderers. We don't know, do we? That's why we have a
exactly.
vetting system. We have it legally.
Yeah, a small percentage
Exactly.
of them will be.
Exactly, man. It's not a small. It's
Because
not a
on
small
the
percent.
thousand,
It's not a small percentage though, because these people are coming in thousands every day.
It's hundreds
Thousands every day.
Hundreds a day.
It's thousands, no, it's thousands, bro.
It's like
Because
400 and
just
something
because,
yesterday, bro, and then
Yeah.
it was less the day before.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So
yeah, over
that's
the
what
week,
the government.
It's over
So
1,000
that's
a week, bro. Yeah.
yeah,
But even
yeah.
then, that's
So
only
that's what.
52,000 people a year. How many people?
So that's
live in
what you're
the
being
UK?
told.
70 billion,
That's what you're
70 million.
being told. That's what you're being told.
It's a
What
small
about
percentage.
what about no? What about the what about the numbers that aren't getting caught or one aren't getting recorded? What about the boats that's coming in on the other side that's not even getting looked at or touched or
They don't get all the
recorded?
way over. They've not got enough.
And what
fuel.
about the
They can only get
what about the
halfway, and
lorries?
that's why we're picking
What
them
about
up.
the lorries? What about the lorries? What about the boats? What about the flights? What about fucking cars? Bro, it's a
They've been
bigger
happening
thing
all
that
the
you
time anyway, though, aren't they? Like people have been
I'm
coming in trucks for the last 25 years, bro.
bro. So we'll just ignore that then, eh? Yeah? We'll ignore
What
that.
I'm saying is it happens, and not all of them. Like, so imagine if you would, like, what did I say yesterday? If you lived in Afghanistan, and when all the bombs was going off, or Iraq, all the bombs was going off, British armies on the streets telling you everything's going to be all right. 20 odd years later, helicopters come, take all the soldiers away, and you're left there. There's no way to apply to go now, because if you tell your government you want to leave, they're just going to kill you. So what they're supposed to do, bro, they're going to run across the border and they're going to try their best to get to the country that promised them a better life. Like, not all of them are bad, but I'm telling you, some of them will be, bro. That's
They will.
statistics. Some
That's
of
what
them will
that's
be,
what scares
but
me.
not all of them, bro.
And I
Could be a terrorist for all yous, no? Do you know what I mean? I could be planning some serious thing. Do you know what I mean? No one knows. You don't have to be
so
Middle
but the
Eastern
thing
to
is
be a
that-
terrorist.
yeah, I get that. I understand what you're saying, bro, right? But what I don't understand is, and what hurts me as a citizen of this country, right? And what should hurt everybody else is the fact that, so I understand there's people fleeing a war-torn country. Yeah, okay, I get that.
Yeah.
I understand that Blair sent us all over in the early 2000s to do. Yes, so yeah. I understand that now, and I'm on your side for that. I understand. I don't like Blair for what he done. Okay, I get that. I totally understand that. But the people that's coming over here, okay, they want to harm us. Yes, they want to do wrong by us. They don't want to join the GP surgery. They don't want to join the NHS. They want to harm us, and the government allowing this and bringing them over and paying by the tax.
Everyone who comes on the boats wants to harm us.
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But because the boats are coming over, of course, there's going to be small groups of that manipulating the system to come over, saying we are fleeing X, Y, and Z. I get that, yes. So I'm not saying everybody coming over on the boats wants to do X, Y, and Z, but there will and there is a percentage of people on them boats portraying X, Y, and Z. Okay, but you can't just eliminate that. Because
what you're saying, right? Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because
So what do we do then, public eye?
what do we do?
Yeah,
Tom? We
how
stop
do
the
we stop
fucking
it,
boats,
bro?
mate. We stop it. The government have the power. They have the power of the country and the company and the work to stop it. They need to get fucking sent back, mate. Never mind
Yeah, but they're
Rwanda
not
bills that
stopping
took
it, though,
5
are
years.
They
But
can't
this is-
do
this-
that,
this-
public eye.
this is-
It
this-
opens
this is the
country
problem.
to lawsuits.
But
for
this is the
generations.
problem. But this is the problem. Because if for instance, Torb, if you and your fucking military from Middlesbrough jump on a boat and try and enter Australia, what will they do to you? Or if you jump on a boat and you try and end up in Spain, or you try and end up in Dubai, what will they do to you? They'll send you fucking back. And why will they send you back? Because they don't allow bullshit to swarm the country as and when they want. Illegal or not, you
Yeah,
will be fucking sent back.
If there was loads of bombs landing in the UK, Spain would allow us in, wouldn't they? France would
Right,
allow us
okay.
in. Yeah.
Right, okay. I appreciate that. But, okay, what is happening in Albania? Who's dropping bombs in Albania? Who's
Yeah,
dropping
this is the
bombs in
small-
Romania?
Yeah.
There's no. There's no
And they've-
Romania,
they've got
Albania,
and the
and
Albanians
there's
get sent
no
straight
no there's no Albania and Romania and all them kinds of countries where these are coming from. There's no war. There's no war-torn country. What you on
back.
about, bro?
Albanians are
So
allowed in the UK though, bro. They're allowed in. They can just
Yeah,
jump on the
but
plane and
the-
travel, and they're allowed.
but they're running away. They're running away from a war-torn country. There's no war. There's no war. They should be sent back. They've got no documents, bro. These are coming over on boats, undocumented, unvetted, and nobody has a clue who they are. This is the problem. Yes, they might be seeking asylum. Where's the documents? They've got no documents, bro. Nobody knows who they are. And people are too blind and too fucking stupid to see this until it's too late. If you,
I'm fucking starving. I'm starving, mate. I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck, Tob. Tob, you might be starving, bro, but do you know when it ends up on your fucking front door?
No,
Do you know, because
I
these
agree with
people.
everything. Hey, listen. I agree with what you're saying, mate. I'm just saying I'm starving. I'm waiting for food, and it's fucking taking ages, man.
Right, so everyone wants
You're
to
not
fuck
ready
off
for the
because I'm
farm
ranting, because I'm ranting, and everyone's a bit bored. Do you know when I'm bored? Do you know when I'm bored?
No,
do you know when,
I
do you know when,
agree with
no.
you.
Do you know when?
Listen,
Do you know
bro,
when times to be
public
bored,
eye,
bro?
man.
Right, when it fucking
Come on.
happens on your fucking doorstep, bro.
You're better than this. I'm saying I agree with you, 100,000,000%. I agree. I agree with you, man. I've done hotels, mate. Well, I've done a hotel. I've done an immigration centre. I agree with you, mate. I agree, bro.
I understand if people are fighting, running from fucking war-torn countries.
Yeah, but you're not. Are you
bring it on,
listening to what I'm
please.
saying?
Bring you on.
Are you listening to what I'm saying? I agree with you, man. Who's that?
Hello, Pinky.
Pinky. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
How you
Pinky.
doing?
Come and
How you
do
doing?
that now. I
Yeah,
agree as well.
Right? Because if the UK was getting bombed, proper documents to get in the country legally. They're coming over boats. They're throwing the documents in the water. So they're arriving in the UK undocumented, unvetted, and we haven't got a fucking clue who they are. But they're getting put in every single community under our noses. And we're just supposed to just, oh, it's all right. Let's all just feel sorry for them. That's what I'm trying to get a point at. If they were genuine, if they were trying to flee a war-torn country and they were trying to get the fucking family, the wives and the kids and the aunties and the uncles away from all of that, where's the documents? Let's provide proper safety for them. But they're coming here on rubber dinghies with not a scratch of paper up their asses. There's nothing.
Can I interject?
Of course you can.
One story I can tell you about a real incident with all of this. Angela, it's nothing to do with leaving the EU or Dublin Agreement or anything like that. It's been going on for many years. I picked a guy up that fell off the back of a lorry. I picked a guy up that had apparently fell off the back of a lorry on the York Road and took him to a holding centre at Leeds, and that was in about 2005. And he was claiming to be a child, but he wasn't. There was no way he was a child, but they had to put him at the holding centre to find out
Put
how
your
old he
camera
was.
on, Nicky.
And so I and also in 2017, when they were bringing the when they were getting them over to Sicily, and the NGO boats were picking them up. And then so my friend meets this guy in Middlesbrough in now we're going back about 9 years now, possibly 10. She meets this guy in Middlesbrough. He'd got off the boat, he'd made his way. His brother was in Germany, but he said it's not so easy to get work in Middlesbrough. She had a bit of a relationship with him. His mum and his sisters and that were all back home in Eritrea.
Morning,
In
mate.
Eritrea, and he was in contact with them. You know, he had a mobile phone and everything else. He was in a nightclub actually when she met him. Anyway, we're going to go down to London because in London he got put up in a multi-occupancy place. He got daily work, cash in hand, picked up off the street in London to go work, slave labour. He actually said most recent, and I haven't spoke to her for a couple of years, but the most recent contact she had, he said he wanted to try get back home, but he had to go through the Red Cross, and he didn't want to get jabbed or anything, but he wanted to go home because there was that many people now here forming their own tribes and going against each other. You know, like the clash in Africa. Well, there was enough of them now that they were starting to clash in this country. Warring tribes, factors, whatever you want to call them.
Good morning, everybody.
But also afternoon. But also
all right then, afternoon. Lazy bum.
This battle going on. Obviously, there's this battle going on in the Middle East as well, in Jerusalem, and what Trump did with.
Can I interject just for 1 second?
Can you let me finish first?
So by all means, can I get my name in the list, please? Yeah.
In Jerusalem, they're fighting over their holy lands and things like that, right? So the other thing is, are they displacing these people like they have done throughout time? When you look at the history, displacing these people from their own lands so that they can land grab, as they always do, and take control as well, because this one world government that they're planning, that's the headquarters. They want a headquarters for it. You know what I mean? So it's all linked. Do you know what I mean? But as well as displacing people, they're all fighting age people as well that could maybe defend the lands. Do you see what I mean? Their homes are at risk as much as ours are, because the overlords are deciding where people have to be. Right. You see what I mean?
Can I interject now? I just wanted to clear something up. Just one thing, that's all. Whoever it was, who's top right? The eyeball.
That's libertarian minded. Good lad.
Is that you, Liv?
Yeah. No, it's not libertarian. It's public eye. Sorry.
Okay, well, whoever it is, saying that these people coming over on boats are throwing their documents away. Now, it may be or it may be not true, but here is something. If they come with no documents, they're turned away. End of. It's a story that they're throwing the documents away.
Well, actually, that guy I was just on about had no documents, and that's the problem he's trying to get home. That's why he's trying to go through the Red Cross, because he's been here 8 or 9 years and he still hasn't got any paperwork. But he gets picked up for work every day. It was only during the lockdown and everything.
So he's properly illegal, isn't he? He must.
Well, they all are. Them dinghies, they're coming over on dinghies getting picked up by our coast guards.
That's not what international law says. They're not all illegal at all.
Hold up, guys. What's this about? Look, misinformation. Someone's with that. Kill what you're saying, then, guys. Will I lose my channel?
No, you can't lose your channel for this chat, JJ.
Okay. Wait, go on.
Give me that bowl, you daft dog. I swear to God, you're an idiot. How do I have to catch the dog to feed him? It's crazy.
I don't blame the individual people. I blame the people that's controlling the movement of these people.
Absolutely right.
However, that doesn't take away the risk, because like in Sunderland, when I got involved with Justice for Women and Children, it was because they'd renamed Roker Avenue, Raper Avenue. It was that bad with these multi-occupancy places, and they actually stopped. We got them they were going to do another one, but they didn't, because there were so many complaints about it. But the girls weren't safe. And even the woman that was working at the centre for these refugees said to me that the behaviour of them was inappropriate for this country, and she was on their side. So it wasn't that she was going against me either, but she was a realist as well. Clearly, she knew what the score was. It's a different culture. They treat women and children very differently in their cultures, and it's not appropriate in this country, and that puts women and children in this country at risk.
100%.
I spent a week in a Muslim
100%.
I just spent a week in a Muslim country where women are driving cars and have exactly the same rights as men. You know what I mean?
I'm not just talking about Muslims. I'm talking about other cultures that treat women and children differently. And
No,
yes,
they
some of
don't.
them are small feet.
I just spent a week there and saw them being treated exactly the same. In fact, women are probably more valuable.
The whole of the Middle East, have you been?
No, I just went to Africa. I just spent a week in a Muslim country in Africa just now.
Well, just because you spent a week in one Muslim country doesn't mean they're all treat the women and children like that country
How many
do. I
of you
don't know when.
spent time in?
Hello, I'm back. Hello.
How many of you spent time in?
I've spent time talking to the women
One
and
less than me,
children that have
yeah.
been.
So that'll be one less than me.
Can I just interject here about who is this lady speaking?
Binksy.
Yeah.
Binksy, I've just been listening to you out. I've just put myself on mute while I've been outside having a cigarette, and you mentioned somewhere Roker. Is that Roker in Sunderland?
Yeah.
Yes. So because I'm from Sunderland, I know exactly what you're talking about. So women. So Roker.
Remember, just
Yeah,
the women
Roker
and
has.
children.
So Roker has become the rape city of Sunderland because there's so many women and children in Roker itself getting targeted by people from overseas. Yeah, women and children don't feel safe walking
Do you know
around.
what? Do you know what, Public Eye? Do you know what? We went to the council, we had meetings with the council and the police about the safety of women and children, and especially Mowbray Park and everything, right? And
Yeah,
they
Mowbray
said
Park
that
especially, yes.
they said they had no control over who was in those properties. The landlord, the person that owns a lot of those properties, right, he uses a letting agency. So he has no control over who goes to properties. It's up to the letting agency. Now, the letting agency will do deals with G4 Security, which means that they put those people into them properties, and the actual owner of those properties has no say whatsoever, has no way of getting them out or anything like that. It's down to the letting it because he's got a contract with them, right? The council don't know who these people are because it's all paid for by the what they call it, Home Office. So the council don't even know these people are in their own cities because they don't have to pay for them. The Home Office pay for them all. So this is the problem. They don't even know, and the police aren't interested.
Roker is a very, very dangerous place for women and children. Unfortunately, that's a reality we have to face in Sunderland. And Mowbray Park itself has got multiple stories of devastating stories where this
There
public
was 3
park.
rapes within 10 days. There was 3 rapes within 10 days.
Absolutely. Yes.
Natasha set up Justice for Women and Children because of that reason, and we got called racist, we got called anti-Semite, we got called all sorts of things.
Absolutely, it's an absolute damn disgrace, Binksy. This is absolute damn disgrace.
Yeah, I'm
reading. Woman came along to the demo, right? The one I was just talking to that works with these refugees, and she said she'd come along, and she said to me, she was a little grey-haired woman. She said, I'm in Antifa. I work with these immigrants. I've come along today because I thought you was going to be racist, right? I says, why did you think that? She said, because you was talking about the rapes. I says, well, actually, have you heard anything? She said, no, nothing's been racist, what you said today. She said, and then she had that conversation with me about, it's not just the Muslims, you know, the Christians have to be told as well because their behaviour is inappropriate to the women. They're not used to dealing with women in this country. And that was my point. And I said to her, and we had a decent conversation about it. It wasn't we were taking sides. It was just a realistic conversation about the welfare of the women and children in Sunderland.
So there's a hotel, okay, Binksy. I'm assuming you're well aware of this, but there's a hotel in Sunderland which isn't a big chain. It's just a normal independent hotel chain, which is directly on the river of the river, which is next.
There's a number of hotels now, isn't there?
So it's called the Comfort. It's called the Comfort Hotel, which is directly next to the Spire Hotel, which is in regards of the south and the other side of the river. Now that's literally riddled with illegal immigrants who've come here with no documents. Nobody knows who they are. The Home Office are paying for them. Okay. Now, about 6 months ago, my wife and other family members were in a shopping complex over that side of the water, and they were being harassed by 5 or 6 different national people from overseas, and my wife literally had to run to a store and ask for security because of they were getting harassed and they didn't feel safe. And obviously that got dealt with. Okay, I had phone calls and that got dealt with. But how many other women who are in that locality, and how many children? Because we all know teenagers. We've all been teenagers, and we all roam the streets, and we all hang around with friends. Okay, how many teenagers do you think get harassed by these people? Yeah, on a daily basis, down in parks and on streets and this, that, and the other. And people are just
together because they've got nothing to do. They've got nothing. So
exactly.
They're just hanging around, getting together, hanging around the coffee shop and things like that. So
and yeah, I'm reading here that there is no statistically significant data to show that anywhere that the most common areas in Sunderland where reported rape cases occur is anything to do with that place you said. That's what I'm reading.
That might just be the report on the
This isn't anecdotal evidence that you've been spent 5 minutes telling us about. This is written stuff. You know what I mean?
I tell you, because that's come from the mainstream government bullshit. What I'm asking you to do is come and live in Sunderland on a daily basis and come and see what I'm seeing, bro.
No. That's not how it works, is it?
Public eye, right? My mate got voted in under UKIP, right? And 2 others got voted in. So the 3 of them voted in under UKIP, right? And he put a freedom of information request in to find out why they were paying these the counter demos. You know, the
Yeah.
Antifa, why council was funding them, right? They said they were funding
what I'm saying to you, Binksy, what I'm saying to you is the paid, what you're trying to say is, Binksy, is the paid leftist people with green hair with brown mustaches who get paid to write on plastic fucking boards and hold them up and shout fucking bullshit because every single they're all bullshit. They've all got green hair and fucking big dicks, man. They're all bullshit, man. They're all paid.
Your union fees paying it. Your union fees are paying it. And so the freedom of information come back to say they're being paid so many £1,000 for information. What information is that then? Information on far right groups. So what if you go Google what far right groups there are in this country, Niggy?
Why would I want to do that? I know.
Because there isn't any. There isn't any. But they were paying for information on them.
Because I'm not a child. I have a good idea. And when I'm listening to people just telling me anecdotal story after anecdotal story after anecdotal
it's not anecdotal, actually. I was there.
Look for the evidence.
I've seen the documentation.
And well, you've seen it, but I haven't. Show me where these green-haired people are getting paid.
Niggy, shut up.
I know. Listen, bro. Listen, I can tell you now. Listen, Niggy, I'm telling you now, bro. I'm telling you now, bro, from somebody who actually lives and has been bred and wanted from Sunderland. This is happening on a fucking daily basis, you absolute fucking blind, racist fucking piece.
Let's try and do something to change it.
I'm Sunderland. And North East through and through. I'm Sunderland, Middlesbrough, Newcastle, anywhere in the North East. I can fucking see it.
Hey, you listen. Let me speak, man. I've sat patiently. Listen, let's not start having fucking shouting and balling matches. It's JJ's penalty and it upsets him.
I know.
I've got a suggestion for your public eye, which might actually help you either prove it to everyone else or...
Right, okay. I'm sorry, JJ. I do respect what Tobbs has just said. I do respect. I mean, I am getting myself carried a bit of a way. JJ, I do apologise, bro. I really do apologise. Because I understand. Like you don't like drama, JJ. Honestly, I do appreciate that, bro. I've known you long enough, and I know this kind of stuff doesn't go well with you. So if you don't want this on your channel, bro, I
No,
promise you,
don't
I
be silly.
understand that. No, I appreciate
Come on,
that, Tob. And Tob,
No,
I
he's not
understand
saying-
for you
no,
bringing
what
that.
it is, he's not saying he doesn't want it on his channel. He just doesn't want the shouting and arguing. And
I know, I get it,
Bring it
Tob, I
down a
understand,
little
bro.
bit.
And
we can
as
debate
a
all
man,
day
listen,
long.
as a man, I appreciate it, bro. I understand that, mate. And that I'll have to bring it down a peg or two because I am getting a bit passionate, and I may be, I'm
you do,
upsetting
mate.
JJ, and I
And you're
understand that,
always
bro.
welcome on
I'm
here,
sorry.
public. Always welcome. I've known you long enough.
I know, mate. I'm
No,
sorry,
we're
bro.
saying what we're saying,
I'm
public.
sorry.
Public, we'd all like to talk about the subject, mate. But we don't want to start fucking going at each
I
other.
know,
Man. We
mate.
can debate like
It's-
adults, can't we?
I know, mate. I understand that, mate. I understand everybody's aspect, bro. Like I'm a grown bloke. I understand. I have got feelings, but I am very passionate in what I'm saying, and what you're saying, and what JJ's saying, and what Binksy's saying, and everybody else, bro. I just think, yeah, you're right, JJ. I do apologise, bro. Yeah,
Mickey,
I'm not mean to.
It's no secret. It's no secret that what Binksy's saying that there's countries around this world where women are treated a whole lot different.
Oh yeah.
Can I just say it? Can I just say it to you, right? Like, if we really want to go there, right? And JJ, this is nothing against you or Tob or anybody else on this panel or in this chat, right? This is just me speaking, okay? If we really want to go down there and have a proper nitty gritty fucking conversation, and we'll want to have a proper nitty gritty chat and a panel about what we're discussing, let's leave JJ out of it. And I've never started a live in about fucking 3 years, but I'll use my platform now. If everybody wants to come to my platform and let's speak about this now, I'll be the host. Any cunt can come on my panel and let's go for it now, bro.
So you're poaching my people now.
Yes,
I'm not, bro.
You've gone from fucking my panel up to poaching all my people on my panel. And in my chat.
JJ,
What you've just done,
JJ,
even worse.
JJ, I love you, bro. JJ, I love you, bro. You know.
don't do that, bruv. You don't just say that. That's fucking bollocks.
JJ,
Yeah,
no, JJ, you mean number
What
one?
you just done there, public, mate. I'm serious. That's
JJ,
what you need to apologise for.
You're my number one
Hell,
fucking host,
come over to
bro.
my panel, fuck JJ off. Fucking
I
hell,
don't
public.
wanna.
Stop annoying.
JJ, the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't want to damage your channel. That's what I'm saying.
Start a panel up and I'll send them over to you.
I don't want to damage your channel, JJ, bro. That's why I'm saying it. It's not because I've got any disrespect to you. I love you, man. I love you more than anything, bro.
Yeah,
You're one of the real men.
I think you've had a food turbot. You just said, fuck JJ channel, come over to mine. That's
No,
what you
I
just
didn't.
said.
No, JJ, but I promise you, bro, I didn't mean that in any disrespect. JJ, you know how I feel about you, bro. What I meant by that is I don't want to damage your channel. My channel's dead. My channel's dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get your channel closed down for what I want to say or anybody else wants to say. What I'm saying is, if anybody,
my channel down, mate.
no, JJ, please. I do apologise, mate. I didn't mean any disrespect in regards of trying to get anybody over and ignore you or, mate. Come on, away, mate. You know me more than that,
Can
mate.
I just change the subject a minute? Can I just change the subject a minute?
Go on, mate.
I'm off anyway, mate. I've obviously upset people, mate. I didn't mean respect that, man.
You haven't.
Yeah,
I didn't mean any disrespect to that,
all
man.
I said, you can say whatever you want. Just tone it down a bit. Like, don't
I
have to
know.
be so confrontational.
JJ, I do apologise. It's your channel, bro. I do apologise, mate. I didn't mean anything by it, mate. All right, okay.
I know you didn't, bro. I know you did. It's all good.
Go on, Vic.
Yeah,
See
just
what
get
you
some
say,
advice now. It's calmed down. Public.
So I
eye.
was watching that talk radio TNT radio.
Yeah.
With David Curtin. And there's a woman on there called Rachel, and she was in this Colchester Council Watch. And you can actually watch the council meetings, right? I know it's boring, like most of it, 3 or 4 hours, but they go. You have a link, you can go watch what they're voting on and all that lot. And she said, just doing that because she was concerned that they were turning Colchester into a complete electric town where they couldn't use cars and stuff. So she started looking into it all. I just found it really interesting that this council watch business that's going on, people are actually fighting back, you know, in that sense, in organising groups and stuff to keep an eye on the councils and holding them accountable, because them freedom of informations are really good, useful tools.
Yeah, 100%.
JJ,
Go on,
that's me camera there, right? I don't do this usually, right? But I love you, mate. I'm sorry for doing that to you, mate.
You ain't done nothing. Public, you ain't
Mate,
done
I
nothing,
don't give
bro.
a fuck, bro, mate. No,
You
mate.
ain't done
I'm
nothing,
sorry. I
you
feel
ain't.
nah, mate.
I love
I
you
feel
a
like
bit,
I've
you know that.
disrespected you,
Turn
bro.
that
I
camera
feel like
off.
I've disrespected you, mate. I don't give
No,
a
you
fuck,
haven't.
bro. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, okay? I love
It's
you.
all right, brother.
I
Don't
didn't
worry.
mean anything
Don't worry.
by it. What
Bruv,
I was trying to do,
it's all right,
what I was
bruv.
trying to do
It's
is,
all right.
what I was trying to do
Hi,
is, was
Amanda.
take the heat,
I know.
from your channel
You're
and bring it
talking
to
a lot of
mine.
sense.
I don't
You're
give a
talking
fuck
loads
about
of
mine,
sense,
bro.
public. Loads of sense. And I agree
Mate,
with you on a lot of things. Something needs to be done. That's what I'm getting from this.
I
It
agree.
ain't being done, and it's making us all frustrated.
Yeah. The
That's
way to
what's
deal with
happening.
it is that as a community, you want, if this is happening in the park as a community, you need to set up patrols at that park. You need to catch them in the act. You need to, then obviously, yeah, the community has to defend it. If the police aren't going to do
Exactly.
nothing, the community's got to defend it, aren't they? So you need 5-10 people and 3 people just walk the park, just checking it every day, see who's
bro,
lurking about.
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, though, bro? Right? Well, again, I'm really not. I'm not trying to repeat myself, but do you know when Binksy come back and mentioned about Roker and Mowbray Park? Do you know how scary them parks are for the usual woman or kid or
Yeah,
children
yeah.
or
Yeah,
teenager
this is what I'm
in
saying.
Sunderland?
Guy.
This
So
You know
go
what the
defend
worst
that
thing
this
park,
is
bro.
a scary
You know what the
place. So if this is happening in Sunderland, how many other parks and town and cities is it happening around
Albert
you
Park
under
in
your
Middlesbrough.
nose?
Well,
Listen,
it
that
happens in
Mowbray
loads
Park,
of
right?
parks, and it's not just because of the migrants. It happened before. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
But in communities,
but
there's
it's the
people who go and
councils. You
patrol
need
these
to take the
parks.
councils into account, because the Mowbray Park, right? The gates were shut at one end, but not at the other end. So if you got into the park, you get all the way to the other end, and
You're
then
locked
you find you
in.
were
You're
locked in.
locked in. You're
And the
locked
lights
in.
weren't working, and they wouldn't put a camera up, and that's all we wanted them to do was fix the gate and fix the lights and put some CCTV up, because
Yeah.
there had been three incidents, and then that girl that got that Justice for Chelsea, that demo, that was the very first demo I went to in Sunderland. That
Yeah,
Justice for Chelsea
yeah.
the year before,
Yeah.
and
And guess what?
wouldn't
Do you know
take
what
the
is?
car.
Do you know what it is? Do you know that girl now? Do you know that girl now, Binksy, right? Okay. I'm not talking bullshit, right? This is on my kid's life. If my kids don't wake up in the morning, this is the gospel truth, okay? I know Chelsea, and I see her, and my wife sees her on a daily basis because her kids go to my kids' school, okay?
I feel
Everybody
for
in
her,
my
that girl.
area,
I really feel for her.
everybody in my area and in the Sunderland area knows who Chelsea is and what happened to that poor girl, okay?
I know. Bless
On
her.
a daily basis, everybody sees that poor girl, and you can see eye to eye that girl is broken. She does not
They
fucking
broke,
dare.
they
Look,
destroyed that girl. They
she's
destroyed
broken.
that girl.
Absolutely broken, that girl, and I feel
Trashed
so
her.
fucking sorry for her. Absolutely
They
fucking destroyed that lady's fucking life.
Another time,
They
JJ,
trashed her.
mate.
They trashed her just so they didn't have to take them. The Eastern Europeans, I think they were. I think they
Well
trashed
said,
her
yeah,
name
so.
just so they didn't have to take get any justice for her. And then they locked Billy up. They locked Billy up for organising those demos. I know he went a bit far with what he was saying about police commissioners sometimes, but they locked him up on terrorist charges, right? And while he was in there, they went through his phone. They found the stupidest things that were getting passed around Facebook, and they did him for jumped up charges. So now every time he gets sent down and he gets they absolutely targeted him. And they still do. He's in and out of there, and he has to go on the non-swab because of what it was.
Wow.
Honestly, this thing that they found on his phone, it was what everybody was. It was there was a donkey involved in one of them and there was a dog involved with the other, and they twisted it so much to make it look in a different way because it was shared. So people, even if you think something's funny, even if and disgusting, you share it, and they go on your phone, they will find something. And honestly, they absolutely trashed his life as well because of all of that, because they wouldn't give that girl justice. And I feel for her, I really do. Anyway, that's me said. But the year later, I joined with Natasha and them to do the Justice for Women and Children stuff, and we got. Within 6 months of us doing that, the BBC were trashing us as racist and, you know, following us around.
Binksy, I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody who goes to work and fucking, I'm just one of the boys in Sunderland. But I'm in Sunderland. What about Middlesbrough? What about Essex? What about London? What about fucking Scotland? What about Wales? What about Ireland? People need to speak out of what's happening.
I have a theory about Middlesbrough because obviously I grew up I'm a 70s child. So in Middlesbrough, I had family in Middlesbrough, and I see the changes over the years. And what I see was the football hooliganism thing was a real culture thing in the 80s. Yeah. And they identified the hard men. They identified the men that would get out on the street and take care of business, right? And they locked them all up. And then they moved these certain groups of people in, and they started selling the heroin on the streets, and they started grooming the kids. And then the prostitutes were getting younger and younger under the bridges, so they had to set up a help place behind the bus station for them to deal with these girls. And I'm wondering in the 90s why all of these girls at such a young age are choosing prostitution as a career choice. I didn't realise all the grooming was going on. But I tell you what, when I did the demos in Middlesbrough, one woman came up to me who's my age, and she remembered in the 80s, her mum had married into that culture, and so she grew up with them, they were friends. And she was in one of those flats, these party houses, where they were bringing girls in and putting coats over their heads and, you know, lining up outside the door. She told me she witnessed that. She moved out of the town, and now she's come back, and these guys that she grew up with driving the taxis, and that's somebody's account of their life. And Nick, you might say it's anecdotal bullshit, but that's where you find the truth, when people tell you their story.
And this is happening on everybody's town and city, in everybody's estate, round the corner from you, round the corner and people are not speaking about it. It's hidden. The mainstream media are not speaking about this. The government are clearly hiding it. What's happening with the people on these estates? The men on these estates need to stand up, man. Need to stand up. Be brave. Stop being pussies and stand up.
We had Muslim women coming up and thanking us for speaking out about the abuse that they were getting. It wasn't just our women; it was women that were married into it.
Do you know the 1940s? Do you know the 1940s when everybody on this panel and everybody in the chat, everybody's granddad and grandfather in this country had to. They didn't want to choose to. They had to stand up for this country. Against the Germans and the Nazis. Why aren't they doing this now for their daughters, their granddaughters, and their great-grandchildren? We are being walked all over, and no fuckers doing anything about it.
Being chemically emasculated and brainwashed, that's why.
Nobody's doing anything about it.
They've been messing with our hormones for years now, putting it in the food and water. You know, the testosterone levels have gone down. You look at the levels of testosterone over the years since they've started poisoning our food and water. It goes way back.
It's too scary now, Binksy. It's too scary to think about, because it gets me riled.
This is why these children are easy to convince about the confusion with the gender and everything. Because
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, though, Banksy? I deliberately asked this question. Okay, do you know in the schools of the UK, they didn't celebrate St. George's Day?
No,
they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't. Because it's trying to get hidden. Our identity is trying to get rid of. But they celebrate everything else. They celebrate everything else apart from the St. George and
the 23rd was not only was it full moon, but it was also the remembrance for the Armenian Christians that were slaughtered and that's their Holocaust Remembrance Day on the 23rd. Nobody mentions it. Do you know what I mean? It was David Curtin that brought my attention to it, but I've kind of been covering it in the stuff I've been reading, but it hits a nod now because I can understand it. I understand it so much better because of the stuff I've been reading, but that's all historical facts that have been put together from research that I've been reading.
The history of the English and the history of the Christians and what we stand for, the morals and the respect and the dignity. Going back to my grandfather, who, the proper Englishman grandfather who built and worked on the shipyards and the mines and the coal mines and the what built this country. There's nothing spoken about that anymore. It's more of a sin. We shouldn't speak about that stuff now. Do you know what I mean? It's more about the agenda. It's more about what the government and the mainstream media are pushing down your throats now. Forget about our grandfathers. Forget about our forefathers who actually defended our rights, what we are speaking about now. Forget about the Germans. Forget about the Romans. Forget about anything. It's all about what they want to speak about now, and in regards of you are getting taken over. The English and the British are no longer, we won't exist in the next 50 to 100 years. It's gone.
Yeah, well, if you want to refer to the Albert Pike outlined in 3 World Wars, and the Third World War, they weren't going to fire a bullet. It's like the infiltration. If you look at that, I'm not going to go into it. Anybody can research it, whatever. But we'll say it's fake or whatever. But they had to transfer their documents in a different way back then. It was a long time ago. But they've been plotting, and they always have a 100-year plan. And so when people think,
it's every 100 years, it is. It is. It's a repeat of every 100 years. It changes. I do agree.
Falling frog, innit? Every 3 generations, they can change history in 3 generations, and that's what they do. They bring out new words, and they bring out new laws, and they bring out new religions, and essentially they've always tried to gain ultimate control through the Vatican. The Vatican should rule the world is how they think about it, or whatever despot king they want to put in place with the one world government they're plotting. But there's only room for one government, one rule, and one religion, one way, and that's their way, because us poor goyams have got no right to themselves.
But Bingsley, the most of the population are allowing them. Nobody wants change. Everybody's happy just to sit back in their own little lives because it doesn't affect them and it's not on their doorstep. Let's just allow it. But if everybody does that, we're never going to get change. Everyone's
because
just
everybody,
fucking...
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, right? Children go into the education system at 2 years old now. They get institutionalized at 2 years old because even the parents that can be at home, they get offered free time in the nurseries to put their children in there, even if they could be at home with them, which every parent should be encouraged to be at home with their child up to the age of 5, right? Don't care what you say. The parents, if they're not good parents, they need to be trained to be better parents and still be at home with the child up to the age of 5. Because that's the most important job in the world. But they've taken that away, and now they want you, encourage you to put the child in at 6 months old. I mean, I don't even know how long maternity leave is, but that's as long as you've got to spend with your child until you start giving over the control to somebody else, which is monitored. Every one of them, private or public, are monitored by the government to see. They have to jump through their hoops. So don't think you're getting a private nanny or whatever, because you know they all have to tick boxes because they want to know everything that everybody's doing. And also they want to make sure that everybody's pushed down the same channels. So the education system all becomes academies. The academies are Stasi camps to control your children. Because part of that Agenda 21 initially, was to take control of the children. Look at Handmaid's Tale. It might have just been a programme, but it's actually based on what their plans are to take away the rights of parents to have children. Children are giving up their right to have children by the hormone blockers that they're taking and the mind fucks that they're getting to believe that having a child is the wrong thing to do somehow, because you know what, well, let's just kill ourselves with not procreating because you know one day you're going to die out otherwise. But also the big families aren't the families, they're all being displaced. The people that have the big families, they're all being displaced into the Western world. And then, you know, that changes the dynamic across the world, and they've controlled that. Because when you think about the certain religions, they are pretty harsh, and also they go against women and children, and that's how they want to keep it. They like
I
that
don't think
communist.
religion goes against women and children, to be fair.
I'm saying some
most
religions
try and they want to keep the family unit together, religions, don't they? I'm not religious though. So.
The thing is though, what I've seen and what I've witnessed over the time is the family structure and the family kind of, you know, the whole family kind of thing of mum, dad, you know, proper family morals. You know, dad goes to work, mum brings the family up, all that kind of stuff. Proper family, traditional English morals have been taken away. And now this generation of children, especially the English children, have been brought up in schools where mum and dad don't exist. It's okay to be a unicorn. It's absolutely fine to, you know, there's more than one gender. There's more than one gender. There's 10 genders now, where traditionally, in my opinion, there's 2 genders. You're either male or female. Unfortunately, if that upsets you, then you need to look at things, because you're either male or female. That's it. You're not a unicorn. You're not a cloud in the sky. You're not a fucking puppy. You're not a kitten. You're a male or female. And at the end of the day, the family traditions of the proper English and the British has been fucking discoloured by the government and the teachers of this day. You're sending your child to school. The sexualizing, yes, exactly. The sexualizing everything. It's okay to be a paedophile. It's okay to look at photos of children. It's okay to be a unicorn. It's nothing. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's wrong. It's wrong. And the traditions and everything, the values of everything, from everybody, from the English to the British it's gone. It's gone, and it's upsetting, because I've got families myself, and everybody on this panel have got kids and families themselves. Where is your morals? Where is your respect for anything? We're bowing down. We do not bow down.
That's because communities have failed. Like, we don't stick together.
Do not fail. Don't say to me communities have failed. Have you failed? Because I haven't failed. I will not fail, and I will not bow down to this fucking bullshit, bro. Have you failed?
I speak to everyone in my community, and mine's a multicultural community, and I get on with everyone, mate. Like,
multicultural, yes, I agree. Yes, multicultural, yes, I agree. It can work, but the problem you have, a massive majority of those communities will not blend in, and they will. You tell me, okay? You tell me how many. So okay, I can speak to Polish, I can speak to Indian, I can speak to Sikhs, I can speak to Jewish, I can talk to anybody in my community in Sunderland, okay? If you try and mix with a Muslim community, they do not want to know. They do not want to mix with you. They do not want to mix with anybody else. It's that side of the community that do not come under multiculturalism. Okay, I've got friends. I've got friends from Nigeria. I've got friends from China. I've got friends from Poland. I've got friends from anywhere in the fucking world. You try and mix with the Muslims in this community, it doesn't work. They do not want to know. They want to attack you. Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
I've got Muslim mates, bro. This is what I mean. It might be different where you are, but obviously I speak to Muslim people all the time, and yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Do you mean, like,
absolutely.
Do you know when you were at school? Do you know what was it? Just predominantly white people? Just curious.
For me, growing up, so I'm early 30s. So 15 years ago, yes, there was a couple of blacks. Yes, there was a couple of black friends in my school. Yes.
Okay, right. So I'm 44. At my school, it was say 60-40. Well, no, probably 60-40. And in that there was. You had Sikh, Muslim, obviously East Asian, I don't know what you call them actually,
Yeah,
Chinese. And so for me, living in Derby, it's always been. And so I've only come to see or know about the boat crossings, let's say, so since I've met Michelle Binksy, people on here who spoke about it. And at first I was like, no, whatever. Do you know what I mean? They must be coming for refuge. I don't believe they should be here. I don't. And I do think it needs to start 100%. But I think when you've lived in a place where that's always been, then it's difficult to kind of, it's not difficult, I guess. It's, for me, what I find when people talk about this stuff and they say the crimes for this, the crimes for that, for me, it's the crime should always come first. And I find that there are just as many crimes done by all these other people like that, whether they're white, black, Asian, from, don't matter what country they're from, what religion they're from, it's the crime first, always. And I can guarantee you, just as many white people, white British people commit more crime on what you're doing.
I totally agree with that. Do you know what it is, or do you know what it is, or Angela? Do you know? Do you know when? Do you know when you're from a predominantly English country? Of course, most English. Right, go on, Tob. Go on.
Thanks, mate. I was just going to say I've had the most amazing, fucking amazing palm oil.
Asshole.
Probably guy you wouldn't understand about a good palm oil, though, would you, bro?
No, because I'm not from Borough, bro. I get them up here, but I've heard that they are originally fucking born and bred down your way, though.
Have you had a palm oil before?
I have, mate. I do get them often, but they are lovely. Don't get us wrong, but I've heard from your neck of the woods they are the original best, like.
Yeah, they are, mate. You haven't had a palm oil. Like, listen, come to Butter in the summer, man. I'll treat you to a palm oil.
Listen, I know for a fine fact I'm always welcome down there, man, especially with a legend like you.
You know, yeah, I'll treat you to a proper palm oil, man. It might snap your back, like. It might snap your back, like.
Mate, I'm always up for that, bro. You know what I mean? I know where them palm oils originated from, you know, and they are spreading the wings a little bit from like the northeast area kind of stuff, because that's only really where you can get them. Like your neck of the woods, Sunderland, Newcastle, they do spread the wings, but the originality from them is from your neck of the woods, bro. And I would imagine they would never, ever, ever taste anywhere like proper Borough palm oils. You know what I mean? I get that. I understand that.
Yeah, they are. It's like different gravy. Do you know what I mean? Chops. I mean, public eye.
Chops. Shut up, you daft cunt.
I'm from
No, because I'm always tormenting Chops about palm oils, I know, that's why.
Yeah, you nearly said porky a minute ago, innit?
The old porky chop. Where was he anyway? Porky chop, man. Fucking hell, I've never spoken him for a while.
He didn't show his face when Torb's on, like now. I tortured him, don't I?
I know, man, but you're not all scary though, Tob, you know what I mean? You might be all mouth, but in person, you're just a fucking soft little teddy bear, man.
You know, don't you, bro?
Of course I know, man. Do you know what I mean? It's all fucking, you might have, listen, your dog might have tried to attack us, but you soon got that dog under control and made us more welcome in your home than ever, do you know what I mean?
I know, I felt sorry for you, that's why.
Oh, is that what it is like, Tob, right?
I'm confuzzled.
I felt sorry for him, Angela. I just felt sorry for him.
Do you know what it is? Or he's a one just to fucking make Tob's ego a little bit better. He felt that sorry for us. Him and fucking Lordy, the little spacker of fucking Barra, took us round Barra and fucking took us under the wing, didn't you, Tob?
I did, didn't I, son? Showed you the sights, didn't I?
I know you did, mate. I know you did.
Did this really happen?
Yeah.
No, this really happened. Aye.
You know what? I think I can remember that. You know, I can remember it being discussed and stuff. But that was mad. I'm not sure that was real.
It did.
For the last 5 minutes, thinking they're ignoring me, and I had me, Michael.
And he still hasn't paid me the fucking fee. You still haven't paid me.
You muted yourself, JJ.
What do you mean, paid you? Paid you for what? Paid you for what, Tom?
For taking you under me wing and showing you the fucking Butter sites.
Shut up, you daft cunt. I'll put you on my channel and I gained you about 5 subs. Shut up, man, you mug.
well,
Can hear all the
public
motorbikes off to
I
Whitby.
bloody miss you, public.
Listen, JJ, you listen, JJ, and I've come on your channel out of the blue because I'm never on these fucking things anymore. But I've came on
You're
here and I
welcome
might have.
anytime.
Listen,
Don't you ever stay
JJ.
away from me.
No, JJ, I might have upset you a little bit, and I might have to be curbed down a little bit. But listen, you asked me to do something for you when I was live and active on my channel. You asked me to go and visit a certain place, and what did I do to you, bro? I went and done
there,
it.
brother. And you done it with pride. I loved it. Loved it. You haven't upset me, public. I have told. I'm just trying to calm you down a little. You get a bit too passionate.
I know, mate. I know, bro.
That's
I know,
all. You can
JJ.
say whatever you want on my panel. Seriously.
I can be, mate. I can be a little bit loud and I might be a little bit boisterous, but at the end of the day, mate, what people need to realise is sometimes I'm passionate in what I speak about.
I know, mate. I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't mean any ill effect to you or sometimes. Todd might be a bit of a fucking divvy, like, but anybody else, like, you know, I didn't mean the ill effect. I'm just passionate in what I speak about, mate.
I know, mate. I know you don't mean
Just a
no harm.
Mackham, man. It's just a Mackham.
And something you'll never be, mate, because you'll never understand that from being down where you're from.
You Mac 'em and we'll take 'em.
Aye. You know what I mean? It's one of them, bro, innit?
Blessed is the peacemaker.
Tob, listen, you've got your boys down your way, and everybody knows people from the area, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? And listen, I'll come down your way. You promised me a Palmo. As long as you keep your dogs under wrap, I'll walk in your house, mate.
Okay.
Yes, mate.
No danger. No danger, lads. No danger. No danger. But listen, I'm going to shout anyway now because I'm fucking blocked after that Palmo.
I fucking scared them off, man. It doesn't dare come back, man.
You're gonna open up a live and I'll send everyone over to you.
No,
if you want me, bro.
Who's going to do a live? Who wants to do a live?
Frank, mate.
Public. You want to do a live?
I've never set one up for fucking donkeys, but I'll try. Right, give us 5 minutes. I'll try and set one up.
Go on, and I'll take this go to 5 minutes, and then everyone can jump over and continue the combo on yours. Public does a wicked live, by the way, guys. So get over.
Right,
there's a few minutes. If you see us go live, just click on it.
Yeah, go on then.
Can I just say as well, oh my God, Matt, you said about councils earlier, Binksy. I was watching a council meeting and they've already got a support relief thing going on for the refugees coming from Palestine already. It's been going on for months. Check that.
Well, like I said, this woman started looking into it in Colchester and she sort of widened it out to countrywide Council Watch because she said one thing led to another and she'd started looking at these. The council already have the electric scooters and things around the town, but they were on about having it completely electric, no cars allowed and things. So when she looked into how the batteries are made and the child slave labour and all of that involved, and it led her down other avenues, which means that, you know, there was and the farming thing, where using the farmers for saying that the farmers' fields had to be used for solar panels and what was the other thing? I can't remember, but it's all, you know, taking away our farmland really for the solar panels and stuff. But I suppose anybody, I was telling my friend earlier that they're at home a lot. It's like if you really want to get involved, just follow their meetings if you can stomach it.
Yeah,
I can't tend to be around people in that environment anymore because I had a stomach full of it when I worked. You know, I stayed away from the team meetings and as much as possible because honestly, you brainwashed a lot of them.
Yeah, it's horrible. Isn't it? I've got it on my channel. I've not put it as public yet, but I've got it where they put it about Palestine and Palestinians. I was like, already, you know, like it was just I mean, that was a month ago, it was said. I just couldn't believe it at that point, because I think they were just planning just the ceasefire, whatever they were doing at that time. But to think that they'd already set up something which is obviously pre-planned, obviously it was pre-planned, I'm sure, but yeah, it kind of did shock me, because they knew then at that point, at least by that point, that there was never going to be any resolution, or well, obviously there's not, but it's obviously my mind doesn't work like people, but that, yeah, I think things differently than people, but it's some of it brain.
It's like this woman said to David Curtin that she I mean, she was talking about things that have been out there, if you really look for it, for long enough, but I'm just glad that they're actually talking about it more openly. But she said when they voted on it, all 51 of them voted in favour, and then because when she looked into it and they started campaigning and putting the information out there were 17 less votes in favour of it the next time they voted for it. So they are told what to vote, and so they're making decisions for us that we're unaware of and not in our favour. They're just told what to vote to fit their agenda. But people don't want to sit through 3 or 4 hours of their sort of council meetings, because you can watch it online.
I do. I'm sad like that. I really do. I'm sad like that, honestly. It's people like you that need to be doing that sort of thing then, because I do stuff up here, like Phil, in a way, that kind of thing, and the stuff that's said in Parliament and in the House of Lords. I do. I don't want to say what I do, because people like someone's already yesterday been saying that they've been on my Facebook, said my daughter looks like a slut, and shared it on Discord. Honestly, yeah, Agent X, yeah, she said that. She honestly,
I'm sorry, but she's one vile individual. I'm sorry, but I don't care if you like her or not. I just think she's a vile individual. She lies when it comes back on her.
Yeah,
that's the worst
part. Honestly, in the chat, I was like, "What the fuck?" First of all, she was arguing, saying that because Ali went to a private school, and she was arguing, saying it wasn't private. I think it was. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I've looked into it. I was like, "What?" And then she was like, yeah. And then they tried to say that it wasn't private. It was on Shady's panel. So Shady obviously lives in Derby. He knows the school that she went to, and he was like, yeah, it was. And then she said that all pictures are obviously public on public domain. So having my Facebook open and sharing a picture of my daughter looking like a slut, I was like, that's a bit weird. I buy her clothes sometimes. I think she looks quite good. I didn't really say that, obviously, but to say that she looked like a slut, and then that she said, you have to be careful or something that people don't start sharing it around Discord. I'm like, you what? Fucking for real? But it's just mad, isn't it?
Oh, that's terrible. That's not good, man. You can't do that.
And Nathan earlier, like, the sooner you're in the grave, the better. That's
why I was coming up, and as soon as I see him staring at you, it sent my head a bit funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was disgusting, and I don't know how people are tolerating this even on their panel, to be honest. I think it was terrible.
It's just vile, isn't it? But
it astounds me, JJ, sometimes.
Wow, I can't understand all the vileness, Hello, mate. Yeah, someone let me know when Public's live, and I'll end it. It's been a great live, though. Go on, Frank.
Yeah, I had to
anyone put a link in for Public Eye?
Sorry.
Yeah, I just want a link for Public Eye's channel. Can anyone link it in the chat for me, please?
Yeah.
Man just done it.
All
right, let me go and get it again. I'll get it for you, and I'll put it back in.
Nice one. Thank you.
I think it's the same one.
He's not live yet. I'm only saying on air. He's not even live.
No, he's not gone live, has he?
Copy.
I put it in the chat just, but
yeah, I've got it. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, there we go, Amanda. Oh, hang on.
No, that's the wrong one. This is the one. I think I've put the wrong one out.
I've got it.
Same one.
Thank you.
Say
Man.
more.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, you are. Yeah.
It's not on. Oh, well, we can crack on, guys. You can crack on with your debate. That's why I like the debate. It's when it goes a bit mad, I get a bit dizzy. I start shaking.
Yeah,
I
yeah, when
start
people start
going through the
shouting.
roof.
Yeah.
I've got high blood pressure, you know. And when it goes a bit like that, I get right interested.
Hmm.
Just makes you go.
I
I mean, you say what
understand
you
what
want.
he's saying.
Just
He's right to
keep
be
it a little bit.
passionate about
That's
it.
it. Keep it a bit calm. Have a debate. That's fine. But when it gets I start getting and it's not good for my health.
Yeah, you can't hear
No.
anyone then either, can you? It's pointless.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Exactly.
And if we all have a
It's- that's
civilized discussion, there's things people can be doing to obviously help, and then it starts
It's
with little
difficult.
bits in the community, doesn't it? I think.
Exactly. Because I think there was good points. Like Niggy was making great points. You was making great points. Public's making great points. Binky making everyone. Angela, you're making great points. If we can just work somewhere a bit slower, we can all learn from each other's point of views, can't we?
Yeah.
And
I think as
that's
well, we've all
beautiful.
got
That's what
to.
the essence of a man's brain is. Or human
Nobody
being.
wants any
Sorry,
bad
not
people,
a man.
do we? That's the thing. No one wants any bad people in the country. I think that's the main thing we've all got in common. And there's me going, that's bad this and good this. No, but that is it. And that we don't want them. And it's, I'm just fucking the Rwanda scheme. I'm not even going to go there, obviously. No, but Canal. Have you seen it? What it looks like? They've got a chef, everything. It's outrageous. I want to go. But
We should all write to our local MPs and say, seeing as you've spent all this money, can we not go and enjoy it? Get 14 days. We'll all go and chill in Rwanda for a bit.
Let's go to testers. We don't mind going if we can test it.
I'll write to my MP. I'll mention it in the thing just for laughs.
Do you know what? I'm going to email her now. About this
Yeah,
year.
do it.
Salaway.
Tell her we want 14 tickets or something, and we'll just give them away on YouTube.
They wouldn't want to go. I'm not joking. I shared the thing on my channel earlier of inside one of the areas, one of the sites where they're going to be. I'm not joking. Fair enough. Like the washing areas isn't great, but some places in Greece are not good. And they've got a lovely dining area with chefs and a bit like I don't know, lovely grounds.
It's only going to be to process them, though, innit? If they then pass, they come back, don't they?
Yeah. But we've got to bring some back. Ones that need more help physically, medically, and people that want treatment and stuff or need help that way, we've got to have them back. We've got to have theirs back, sorry. What's that about? That's a bit of a wank deal, isn't it? Hang on a minute. That's not a very bright move. I can't believe it.
It just costs more on the NHS in the long run, won't it? If you take everyone who's got medical conditions, it's
Well,
it'd be cheaper
the
just sending doctors over there to treat them, wouldn't it? You would have thought.
The rise in autism and cases like that, you know, like learning difficulties, and I just think this school system that they set up, it's too rigid for people who think outside the box, and I think there's a lot more children that do think outside the box, and I think they don't. At some point, it's going to destroy their plans to control everybody, because the amount of autistic children is on the rise, and it has been for a number of years. And those children are independent thinkers, if you think about it in that sense, because they'll just do what they'll do, and they'll function within their realm. And every one of them's different. Every one of them's on a different place on the spectrum. Every one of them's got different set of skills. But it's communication. So stop it, you lot. Bloody hell. Well, dog's fighting on the sofa behind me. Do you get me? I'm just following a bit of chat about, you know, they're not catering for these children. They're trying to push them through mainstream. Like not to mention with his daughter waiting for assessments and things like that. There's going to come a point where the whole system's going to crash, because the kids that can function aren't able to because they're in classes with kids that need special attention that they're not getting. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I get what you mean. There's
Yeah, it does,
ADHD
mate.
that's becoming a big problem now. I think that's down to apps like TikTok and all these other things where kids are just scrolling, and yeah, it's not good, is it? Autism shows up well before they go to school. Not always, does it?
No, not always. You know,
yeah.
it depends on. There's a spectrum, isn't there? And that's why it's because, you know. But what they've done, what I found surprising when I was working in the schools, they were closing specialist centres, and when they started becoming academies, they were. Even at the little school, because my grandson was only 5 at the time, and they were changing his school to an academy. And I remember going to the meeting with my daughter. He's 12 now, and well, he's in his 12th year. And the guy came and he said, "We're going to work top down. So what we need to do is we need to put the rules in place in the little school so that they know what there is expected for them when they go up to the high school." My grandson at 5 wasn't going to be the type of child who could wait to be given permission to speak or sit on his chair. You know, with that, they were going to get a consequence if they moved around or if they spoke out without being given permission and things like that. They wanted to condition them. Well, my daughter moved him out into a village school because there was no way he would have been excluded in the first week because. And even now that he went to see about a health problem, and they even said, is he diagnosed with ADHD? And she says, well, I suspect that he may, well, you know, he does cover a lot of things, but we've not acknowledged it like that. We've just dealt with how he behaves, and he manages himself really. He's a beautiful child. But he has struggled.
And not
the
putting
children
a
like
tag on
that.
him, aren't they? Like ADHD, it just becomes a tag for the rest of their life, and then you're better off.
Do you know what the guy said though?
Yeah.
Do you know what the guy said when parents sort of said, "Well, my child can't really sit still. He's 5, whatever." Well, if they were committing a crime on the street, having a condition like ADHD or something wouldn't they would still get done for the crime. So basically, you've got to manage your behaviour or get punished for it. And that was basically the message that he was saying. And I was astounded. It was just like, these are children of 5-year-olds upwards, and you're saying that they've got to follow these rules that are so strict. And that's when, you know, the kids, they had to have matching socks. Well, my kids never had matching socks when they were little, but that was just the way they liked it, I think. But it was just crazy rules about uniform and...
You know how expensive it is to buy non-matching socks now? Literally, you can buy them, but they're non-matching, but they're still the kind of same colour. They're expensive. I can't believe how much I keep having to pay for her, daughter. And it's mad, isn't it? It's just, it's crazy what you pay for.
Buy a mixed pack and mix them up yourself, isn't it?
I know, do you know what I don't? Do you know what now? Do you know when I was saying that then out loud? I think to myself, Angela, why are you even saying this out loud? You make yourself look like a why am I spending money?
Over the price of socks.
Do you know what I mean? I could just buy like, I don't know, like I say, like 6 pairs of socks and just mix them up. I'm such a knob. Oh God.
Kids started getting put in isolation because they had a bit of colour in their hair, or their uniform wasn't right, or sent home because and it was like, the uniform's more important than the lesson, is it? They're missing a lesson because the uniform's not right. Seriously? But it's about conforming. It's about getting them in that mindset that they just have to conform and look all the same.
Yeah, but there was a thing once about where we had to talk about the points of uniform and about things like that, and it was so they had the pros and the cons of why it was good, why it wasn't good, and it doesn't affect any child learning on what they're wearing, does it? But in the end, it came down to the stigma maybe they're attached to certain children with more parents who have more money, what they buy for the children, and the difference, and then the child could get bullied, and it's a difficult one, isn't it? I think with that, I think I would
Well,
just
they don't want you to be individual, but yet they're allowing you to choose what gender you think you are. It's ridiculous. You can't wear you can't choose the colour of your socks, but you can choose what gender you want to be.
Yeah, you can't have your nose pierced or your ear pierced. Obviously, not something I've got, or you can't dye your hair. Certain things, or boys are allowed to wear skirts at school in Derby. Yeah, but girls aren't allowed to wear trousers. What's that about? What kind of madness is that? Not even in winter.
What, serious? Boys are allowed to wear skirts, but
Yeah.
that don't make sense. That.
No,
Because they push the agenda.
But girls aren't. Not even in winter are the girls allowed to wear trousers.
The girls
Not
round here all wear leggings or trousers round here. They don't wear skirts for school. You don't see them in skirts.
And my daughter wasn't allowed to wear trousers at school. She had to wear a skirt and a shirt and obviously a tie, or in the summer it would be a summer dress. But no, good God, she was never allowed to wear trousers. Even I would get told off if she tried to do an attempt going wearing trousers, and I was not willing to be told off by the teacher. She was way too scary for me. Even I was an adult. She was an old-fashioned lady though. It was good school, but like Harry Potter's.
People rely on the education system because everybody has to go to work, and so they don't have much of a choice.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
No, I'm trying to find what's his name? Public. I think he's done scheduled 2 lives, but he ain't gone on live yet.
It looks like he's struggling to set it up, doesn't it, JJ?
Yeah. Listen, he ain't a bad lad, you know. He's a good lad. He's just a bit passionate.
That's the problem with the subjects, I think, JJ. It is a passionate. You get passionate about things, especially when you live feels under threat. It's
If you all
I'm
put that
really,
passion into
I
something
don't understand politics at all.
right, you could do something good.
I don't think I feel under threat.
No,
I think our customers feel a bit under threat, though. When I go to East London, it's like 89-90% different populations, and Asian and all that. And the culture's changed a bit around there.
He's live.
Is he live now?
Is he live now?
Oh, I don't know. Now I'm confused.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He is.
And which one is he live on?
Yeah, he is live now, yeah.
Go on
The
then, guys.
first one he tried setting up,
I want to pop over to Public Live, and I'll thank you for coming. Guys,
Yeah,
you
so
are
then,
amazing. It's been amazing. I've loved it because I learned. See, I need to learn about politics, and you guys have taught me a lot. So pop over to Public, and I'll see you over there after they can't eat. Yeah. God bless you. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
No, I
God
love you,
bless
that, JJ. You take
Yeah,
care.
love you to bits, princess, and don't listen to them idiots.
I'm
All
not.
right. All right, you're good as gold. You're a little darling. All right.
Yeah,
See you
yeah.
later.
Take care.
Bye
Bye bye. Love you lots. Bye bye.
bye. Bye bye.